welcome to another exciting episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening. And I'm joined with my wonderful players this evening. One is a gray phone screen right now. Well, Zoss will be here soon. That's true. It is a lie. It's not really a gray phone screen. Well, it is kind of.
Might be a wall.
Yeah. There you go. Well, welcome everybody. We're so glad that you could join us on this wonderful Friday evening. I do want to throw out a quick shout out to some of our sponsors before we begin, to Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for all their support. If you type in their !CCG or !Little Dragon in our Twitch chat, you'll get quick links to their websites where you can order awesome RPG related merchandise and dice and other kinds of things there. Don't forget to use the coupon code BONUS at checkout with Little Dragon Corp to get 15% off of your order. A few quick announcements. We are going to be off next week for this campaign. So next week there will be no live Friday night stream. But good news is we'll be back the very next Friday, April 18th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time to continue our adventure. That's
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that I don't have to click that, it pops up. So when I click it, it does the air horn now. I'm looking, it's popping up over Emmy's picture, and I'm like, why is she air horning that? It's not. Discord update is messing with me. Sorry, folks.
I also do want to mention that we will be back with a new episode of Vecna Eva Peruin this Monday night, April 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you tune in for that. And Wild Beyond the Witchlight is still kicking off. They had their episode last night. Are you guys going to be still running Thursday, Kristy? Still good to go?
Oh, yeah. We didn't realize how big this castle is. A kind of a dungeon crawl. There's like over 50 like individually labeled rooms and stuff. So it's going to take a minute to get through it.
Was this part of the original module, or is this something that... really?
Yeah, she's like, you won't believe how many of these things are labeled, and they go up to 50, and then there's letters on the numbers, like A, B, C, D.
So room
So
1A,
Victoria's like,
1B, 1C. So yeah, it's probably like more like 100, 150 rooms.
Yeah, not just rooms, but just interactional things that we're dealing with, so it's just a lot. We're getting there.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so make sure you tune in Thursday nights, usually around, 8:30 Eastern Time they try to be live by, so...
Yeah, we try to be by 8:30. It's just the past few weeks we've been starting closer to 9. Just technical difficulties and work stuff, so hopefully that'll settle soon. We
here at Proficiency Bonus know all about the technical difficulties. I think we've mastered the technology difficulties, I think, by now.
Yeah, if it's not technical difficulties, it's just schedules that just don't align.
That's right.
So, one time where technology works, and something else won't.
Absolutely. That sounds like us. Yeah, sounds like us. Welcome to Proficiency Bonus, folks.
Yeah.
Our specialty. Well, Zoss is getting situated, but I am going to go ahead and get you guys started back into the adventure. And I'm going to go ahead and move us over to the map for our friends on Twitch and YouTube. As we recall where you guys left off, I'll shift ping you guys back to your location. You guys just finished taking a short rest within this crystal chamber within this mine that you guys have been exploring. You guys recently kind of followed these like minecart tracks that lead into this interesting chamber where there's multiple levels of scaffolding and these interesting figures kind of pantomiming, like mining alongside this wall. And you guys were trying to determine what your move was going forward. As you can see, there is this bridge that leads across the lava into this kind of pyramid-shaped like structure that has a door on the front of it. So...
And that's where our goblin friend pointed that the boss was?
Yes, that is where Hezik told you that he knows that Ruxithid goes to.
And we're on the level with the actual cart, or is that beneath us? I forgot.
Yeah, you guys are on the same level as the cart track that goes across. It's kind of
Okay.
like the middle level, and there's a level that's about 10 feet above you, and then it looks like the ladder goes down to another level below, which is
Is this
where,
what the
which is,
bucket-
go ahead.
Are these the buckets? Or
Are these
see a track down there.
buckets?
Yeah.
Yeah. If your character is
Okay.
able to see all the way down there, yeah, you can see that was the bucket tracks that
Okay.
were the catwalk, so to speak. It's that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
That one. Yep.
Thanks. Now it will be stuck in my head the rest of the evening
No.
again.
It could be worse. I was going to call Ruxithid Ratzenberg.
Hurts. Sorry. Can we see this guy? Like, can players actually see? Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Psionic Ashenwhite.
Oh, we can.
Yep.
He see us.
They're not doing.
They're
any,
not.
They're
all-
mining.
All they're doing is pretending to like they don't even have a, like it looks like they have a mining pick in their hands, like a pickaxe, and it looks like they're trying to hit this wall, and they firmly believe that they are working and they are mining, but there is no pickaxe in their hand, and they are not paying you any attention.
Mining.
Mining. Yeah.
That's right.
That's a good
Episode
Maybe-
title.
Mining.
Ivy turns to everybody and goes, "Listen, I know you all might want to sit down for this, for my suggestion."
I think we are sitting down.
I think she should still say that.
Chloe like looks around and realizes like she's just sitting there. That's-
I'm in the tiny hut.
Is she crazy? She delusional.
I mean, I guess you could. No, you could stand in the tiny hut. It's 10 feet tall. It's like a 10-foot radius. You could stand.
Okay, so she goes, "Everybody, I think you should sit down for this." And you're all sitting. And she goes, "Listen, I know that this is not something that I would normally suggest, but maybe we just sneak by them, no fighting yet, and we just go see what else is around here."
I'm so proud of you, Emmy.
She does that.
I'm in agreement with that.
I forget how long is this tiny hut that we're in? 1 hour.
We've been in it for an hour, but I have up to
Okay.
8 hours, so we have enough for
Okay.
a full rest if we want it.
I'm like halfway down all my spells, so we'll
No,
I have
we didn't want a full rest because we were worried about the mom.
the mom. Yeah,
oh, right.
and-
Okay,
And
yeah.
I'm very,
Okay.
I think we're all pretty. At least the spellcasters are
Tapped,
very
yeah.
limited. We're very tapped.
Yeah.
We do still have like melee people that don't really do magic-y stuff, so like we have
Right.
options, but
Got
in terms of like healing and stuff,
Okay.
Is everyone's hit points accurate on the Roll20 tokens?
yes.
Okay.
I think
If,
so.
you,
Yeah.
if you guys want to
Yeah.
check yours and see if you can, because I know sometimes if you change them in D&D Beyond, it doesn't translate over to the Roll20
Right.
tokens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it never does for me.
Thank you for reminding me, Michael.
No, you're good.
I think we
Yeah, I
might
was-
lose Zoss very briefly. She said she's got to restart.
Got it. Cameras might get a little wonky for a moment, everybody on Twitch, but once she pops back in, it'll fix it.
Like, by the way, the token with the 1 HP for me is the token that is my clone.
Perfect.
That's why it has 1 HP. So
Got it. The Jansel
Oh.
minion.
Make them like an inverted Jansel, like dark Jansel or something like that. Just so we know which one's different.
How do you
Just turn them
pronounce
upside
it?
down.
She has glowing
How do you
purple eyes.
Yeah.
Tinsel backwards. L-
Yeah.
Lozenge?
Loz-
Lozenge.
a lozenge.
Oh no!
The terrible name.
Hey, Rugula, how you doing?
Laws.
Nash.
Nange.
See,
Laws. Nange.
we cannot allow Emmy to do this because her name is the same forwards and backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Works for me. So in this hut, are we just trying to spell his name backwards?
That's-
I
We're
mean,
not
you
making
are.
any plans.
Yeah, you are.
Chloe's like, we got 10 more minutes. What can we do? Oh, we just start spelling our names backwards.
Tree's gonna look at her like, why do we not just push them in the lava and not deal with it?
Hey, we're in a hut. Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Just
Oh.
push him in the lava and be done with it? Oh my god.
Hey,
Sorry.
My
you are not
concern
you are not
is-
goblin.
Well, since I have 10 minutes left, I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic, so I have it active.
Okay.
Because my concern is they are under some sort of like either Gaius or like mind control, so I'm worried that if we engage in any way, I mean, we could just have to get within 5 to 10 feet of them and they'll engage. But like if we touch them or start doing like aggravated actions against them, my worry is the magic will retaliate and let them loose.
But with that same
All-
thought, what if they are just there because the boss told them to be? And if we go start with the boss, they come running up behind us, and now we are surrounded.
Oh, true.
I mean, if we engage, we take the risk. It is a risk. You could be right. This could work out. But if we take the risk, we also have to risk that we will have no healing by the time we go for the big boy. Because I'll have to heal. I have like 2 spell slots left, I think. And if someone gets really messed up and we go into the boss, I want to try and save that until you guys are on your asses. I don't want to heal you because you got low health. I want to heal you because you're down.
That's fair.
And I don't have a 300 gold piece of diamond to revive you. Even though I have.
And we don't have. Yeah, I can stabilize, but we can't. We can't do that. I can spare
I do
the
not want to take a
dying.
nap again.
Yeah, I know. I could spare the dying. So worst case scenario, knocks on wood. You will be at unconscious for the foreseeable future until we get that diamond.
Tree's just gonna
There's
shrug. It's like,
risks. I know.
What
We're
we do.
we're between a rock and a hard place. Literally, this sucks. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, a little.
So we
Pickle.
either take the risk or we try to sneak it.
Do you want to try to poke the ones near us and see if they come at us? Just the few near us, maybe, and that way we can close off this area if like kind of
Here's
psych
an
them
idea.
in.
Here's an idea. I keep the hut up. You go to the nearest one. Do whatever you want to do to engage. I keep the hut up. If it gets squirrely, you all have to come back into the hut and just go in and out as you need to, and I will just be the shield.
Okay.
I can send my clone in also. Just to see.
Oh yeah. Do that.
Use his name.
Janzel?
No.
The other one. Woznaj?
Come on.
I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not.
Call it laws.
Myself.
Just say laws. Just say laws. It's fine.
Alright, so you want me to send him in?
Yeah, if anyone wants to go engage, I will keep this hut up.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna send him right there because they start reacting, Michael, as my clone walks up towards them.
They just keep on doing what they're doing.
I'm gonna send him down the ladder.
Okay. No change.
Quick question. Is this one of those things where you send your clone and you can like see what he sees?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Not yet.
Eventually,
Yet.
maybe.
Not yet. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Not right now.
Because if someone
Um,
just like cuts his head off, we'll be like, I don't know.
Well, if he gets hit once, he disappears.
Okay.
So they're not reacting to him.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What do we want to do?
You can either engage or do what Tree want to do, yeet him off into
I
the
can
lava.
try and push
You-
this one. He's right next
You-
to one. I can.
You have enough room that you can kind of like pass behind them too. Like they're not blocking your. Like even though they're taking up that space, like you're not like in like a combat situation, so you can walk by them if you choose to.
Yeet him
I can try and push him in.
Why don't you just poke
Is
it? instead of being-
or poke it.
Look at them.
I think
Sure, I
Tree
will-
wanted to
I
yeet
will-
him.
I
Oh,
will.
you wanted-
I will just poke one to see if they react to that.
Okay. You poke this one right next to you. Kind of tap it with your finger,
Mhm.
and you can feel like the clone can feel that it does act. There is a physical presence here. It pushes on it.
Okay.
It stops pantomiming on the wall and just stares with a glare for a moment, and just stops and looks. What do you do?
Is this okay? Is this lava right here?
Yeah, that's
that
blue.
he's standing over.
Yeah, it's about 10
Okay.
feet down, but yeah, that's lava. down there.
Well, since he's staring at, I'm gonna, I of course move forward so I can see what's happening because I of course can't see through my clone.
Mhm.
But
And that one is the only one that stopped doing anything. The one that he touched.
I'm just gonna go ahead and try and push him into the lava.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make. I guess this would be a shove. It'd be considered an unarmed
Yes,
shove
and
attack.
it's a dex or strength saving throw against my DC. That's how shove works now.
Dex or strength. Okay.
Saving throw, yeah.
We'll just say Dex for this guy. Natural 20 for a 21.
Yeah, he succeeds. He does. Do I get a second? Because I can attack, and I can do that every time I attack with an unarmed weapon. So
Yeah,
can I make
yeah.
another one?
If you're
I will
using
try
attack
again.
action, sure. Try again. Okay.
Sure, I will try another save.
Another save. Going Dex again. This time only a 4.
He
Ooh.
fails.
So shove
And
pushes
he
5
gets
feet.
shoved 5 foot, so I want to, of course, push him towards the lava.
Yeah, you guys see that the clone of Janzel just kind of shoves this guy, grabs him by the arm, and just pulls him out over the ledge. And this thing goes flying into the blue lava and splashes down below. Does lava still do the same amount of damage in the new rules?
Nope.
It doesn't?
No idea.
I have no clue.
I have scruples about this. I
Yes,
probably should have said that before.
Lava in
There's
the old
scruples.
rules is a lot of damage.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
But when you search lava in D&D Beyond, it gives you a bunch of stuff that makes no sense. The first thing is Lava Child is a monster.
Oh.
No, that's not
that
what I
sounds
want.
awful.
D&D Beyond, I want the rules for lava damage. That's what I would like.
I like this
That's-
voice.
That's what I would like
I
to
want the
see.
rules.
D&D Beyond. I need rules for this very quickly.
Like, whenever you get the chance, I don't know what happened, but I have been moved into the brawler bunk bed area. I don't know what happened there.
Brawler
Scroll
bunk
down.
bed area.
No, scroll down.
Yeah.
Scroll down. There's two
Oh, wait,
maps.
scroll down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I still have
Oh,
you. Yeah. I still have you guys your
Okay.
tokens up there. That way, so I can
Sorry.
quickly get back up there if you guys need to.
Okay,
Let's
thank
see.
you. I didn't know that.
I'm sorry to have to pause the game to check this, but I want to make sure that the rules haven't changed for this.
No,
I
you're
just
good.
I Google
Too
searched
much.
it, and it doesn't look like there's any rule changes to it.
Is it still like 20d10 or something like
It's-
that damage?
So submerged in lava is 18d10.
18d10.
Yeah, if you're
Okay.
wading through lava, it's 10d10. Falling into lava would involve both falling damage and
no.
fire
Oh,
damage
shit.
on its turn.
I feel so guilty.
So is it the 18d10? Is that what the final?
If you would consider
Yeah.
you would consider it submerged in lava, then it would be 18d10.
Yeah, he's like
according to the
splashing
rule
into
search.
it like
So.
a swimming pool of lava. Yeah, so totally. Go ahead and roll 18d10 for me, Derek.
Oh God. Okay.
You're probably gonna have to manually type that in.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
I don't think there's a quick button for that. I need to make a button that just says lava.
Yeah.
97.
97.
Oh my god.
You rolled three
oh.
tens.
And you said
Oh,
fall
okay.
damage applies, so I need a d6 on top of that.
Okay.
So rude.
God.
So rude. What the heck?
99 points of damage.
Oh my
As
god.
this thing splashes into the lava, you can hear this terrible, horrifying screech as this thing gets totally engulfed in blue lava, and you see just this like blackened, strange mark like floating on the top of the lava, as now there is no sound and there is no figure there, as it doesn't remain. But immediately upon that screech, you see all the other figures in the room turn immediately towards all of
Yep.
you. And I would like you guys to click on your tokens, and we're going to roll
Cool.
some initiative as you triggered the encounter.
Oh,
Natural
still have-
20. Let's
I knew this
go.
was gonna happen.
Tiny hut is still up. Keep that in mind. If you want us to cast spells, you have to go outside the hut.
Ooh,
Can
yeah,
I
good
throw
point.
things from the hut? Can I
I
throw a
will double
dagger from
check.
the hut?
I will double check, but I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I hope so.
Whoa.
I would like to.
Shit.
Oh, an 8? Damn.
Get us some-
I keep rolling so high on my initiatives. I can't.
I wish I had that problem.
You have 2 natural 20s on initiative.
Wow, 2 not 20s.
Mhm. Look at that.
Danzo can go first.
Yes. So
Sausage can go
physical
first.
items. Anyone that's in the tiny hut can, all of their items and anything that they have on them can pass freely through the hut. It's anyone else that I did not deem approval cannot. It's just spells that if you're casting spells, you have to be outside the hut. Everything else is free game. You can just throw shit.
So I can shoot arrows. Nice.
You can shoot arrows through the hut.
Oh, you guys, look at this. Good
Just
initiative.
want to say
rolls.
we can do really something cheesy here. We all just stay in the hut, and I just keep sending my clone out,
That's so mean.
and then you all just use
That's
range
very
stuff.
funny.
No one
That's
takes
very funny.
damage.
Oh my
Where is
God.
this
Well, that's-
10-foot radius? We need to know where the hut is.
Oh yeah.
How do I
So
draw
here's
I think
what I'll
it
do.
went.
Because if Chloe leaves the hut, doesn't it like
It goes away.
dissipate?
Yeah, I
Goes
cannot
away?
move. I cannot
So
move.
so here's what I'll do. I'll just put a 10-foot aura around you. Is it a 10-foot? Is it a 5-foot radius or 10-foot radius?
10
foot.
foot radius.
10-foot radius here. I'm just gonna put like a yellow circle around you. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
So that's how big the tiny hut is. So
Okay.
Janzel's technically still in it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Emmy and Tree. I will let you guys decide. You guys share initiative count number 1, so I'm gonna let you guys decide who goes first.
You're muted.
You're mute. I can't hear you.
It wasn't me for once.
I was gonna say, you can go first. I have no idea what to do. They're coming towards us.
Yeah, they're all like looking towards you guys now as the clone threw the one off of the 10-foot ledge into the lava, like a WWE wrestler, like just launching somebody off the side of the stage.
Okay,
No, you can
and
go ahead, Trey. Because I don't know what to do.
All right, Tree's gonna take initiative
So-
1.
yeah, so Tree's gonna take 2 shots with his longbow. One at the white up here, and one at the guy down here.
Okay.
So first one at the top guy. It's an 18.
18 will hit.
Okay, so that's 9 piercing and 6 poison.
Okay. 9 piercing and 6 poison. I will tell you this. As you hit it, you can definitely tell that the poison isn't doing as much as you would expect.
Just like
But it is doing some?
It's doing something.
Okay.
Seems to affect it a little bit.
Better than immune.
And then bottom one is another 18.
That hits.
That is 13 piercing and 3 poison.
13 piercing and 3 poison. Wow.
And
Oh, wait, you were shooting at the guy below, right? With the other
yeah,
one?
so first shot was here, second shot was at white 3.
Okay, let me see. This guy is a little bit Yep, different, but yeah, same effect here.
Okay. And then I think this applies to both of them because it doesn't say once per turn. They both have the speed slowed by 10 feet.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes. Both slowed. I'm just gonna put like this arrow symbol in them so I remember that they were shot by arrows, and that's what's causing them to slow. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so 2
Good
arrows flying out, hitting its target. Anything else?
Then tree's going to move back 5 feet to give somebody else a chance to step up into that little
Yeah.
opening and take a shot. And just look at you. Look, when you're done, step back so someone else can.
Just rotation.
Yeah.
Everybody rotate. Arrows just flying out, daggers, all kinds of stuff just flying out of the hut.
Yeah, because you can't see anything except like Jansel from weird angles and Lozenge. So
And technically, they can't see into my hut unless I let them.
Oh, so they can't even
It's
see
opaque
into
on.
it.
Yeah, it's opaque on the outside and clear on the inside, so we have full visual range. I'm so sorry, Michael.
Fantastic. No, this is brilliant. It's brilliant. Use your abilities. This is great.
it's like a
Emmy,
big-
They're just
uh,
looking at this ball
they're
that
just
just has arrows
looking
and
at
knives and
absolutely
coming out.
nothing that is firing arrows at them.
It's definitely got some like gothic witch vibes. So like, if they were ever conscious, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
Love it.
So we should tiny hut when we fight the big bad? Is that-
I need a minute to cast it, so it's a
yeah.
little difficult. This is a very
Yes.
situational situation.
You got to catch that some bitch monologuing.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
Yeah.
And I need a subtle spell it, so I need to go. I need to get some sorcery points.
Emmy, it is your turn. So what would you like to do?
Alright. Emmy's gonna step on up. Hey, step on up. Alrighty. Hey.
Do you
Why don't
have
we
any
back?
ranged? Do you have any ranged weapons?
Yes.
If Amy does or
So,
not. Okay.
yeah,
She
she
has a
has
bow?
a long bow or a
Okay.
short bow.
I was gonna hand you the lightning javelin if you didn't. So.
Doesn't believe in it. Wouldn't take it even if you tried.
Oh.
Emmy's convinced that
Okay,
it just wouldn't work out of her hands.
Yeah, Sorry. Okay, so I
it
have
just
my
doesn't
long.
work on me.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. So did I roll it? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, who are you
sorry.
attacking? Which one were you
Sorry.
shooting at?
Where's the thing?
Either way, it's gonna hit, but it's nice for me to know so I know who to do damage to.
This. Oh my gosh, something's happening to my screen. It's like kind of weird. Okay.
Do I need to shift ping you?
I don't even
Does
know
that
what
help?
to tell. Everything is blinking on my screen.
Hmm.
Like even you guys, it's kind of freaking me out. Okay.
Refreshing the page.
Yeah, I might have to jump. Oh my gosh, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, it.
You know-
No,
Oh, now it kicked you out. But now I see you coming back in.
I think it was her entire computer screen. Not
Yeah, it was
her.
her monitor, I think.
Oh.
But she said we were blinking for her.
Well, why don't we do this? We will pause Emmy's turn for just a moment. Twitch, I'm sorry, our cameras are going to be a little messed up and wonky for a couple of moments until we get this sorted out. So, but we're going to keep on rolling through. Let's have Jansel go ahead and we'll just take your turn, Jansel. And if you get your turn done, we'll pop back to Emmy. And
Okay.
we'll just remember that 23 that was rolled. Because it's definitely going to hit. I just don't know who she wanted to
How much
target.
damage?
Yeah.
I'm going to send my clone up to this guy, and I am going to unarmed attack him.
Okay. You doing the same thing? Shove attack?
Yeah, I'm
Or-
gonna do the shove. Yeah. So
Okay.
that
So,
hits. So 19 or so.
Well, it has to
save.
do a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So dexterity, here comes. That's an
Oh, I'm not free
18. That's a
anymore.
save.
That saves. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
I realized I had to actually roll to hit technically, so
Oh, you do have to roll to hit, even if
yeah.
you. Oh,
If
okay.
I was doing, misread the thing. So, but okay, so that's 18 to hit.
Oh yeah. Dexterity save 11.
So 5 feet
5 feet
into lava.
into the lava. Go ahead and
My
roll
God.
that wonderful blue lava damage again.
Luckily,
Don't forget the
it
D6.
keeps the rolls saved, so I can just hit the reroll thing. 101
Oh, 101. Was that with the D6?
plus 1.
Was
So 102.
102 as this thing fries into the lava
Oh
and
my
just
God.
disappears. A few bubbles like pop up afterwards, and this one is no more.
So, real quick, I did bring in the dummy account for now as a
Oh,
Yeah.
placeholder so the cameras are
placeholder.
fixed.
Perfect. Thank you, Matthew.
Not a problem.
And then I am just going to move my clone up a little bit farther.
Okay.
20. I'm gonna move him there, and that'll be my
Okay.
turn. So
Excellent. Janzel's turn. We will just keep on rolling through here. We'll catch back up. Basically, Emmy's turn is just held right now, and we'll catch
Right.
it as soon as she gets back. The Ashen White number 1 is way back here. What is it gonna do in response to this? Okay. First thing it's going to do is... I don't know if it can do this to this thing, but to your clone, it starts looking towards the clone and starts casting some strange incantations. And I need the clone to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
let me read really fast.
This is specifically the charmed condition, if that has anything to do with...
It has immunity to all conditions.
Great! So
Oh
it
my
casts
God.
incantations towards you, and absolutely nothing happens. Fantastic. Looking frustrated, it can also do 2 necrotic shard attacks. So it's going to make these ranged, firing behind his companion there towards your duplicate. So here comes the ranged necrotic shard. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits and it's gone.
It's gone. It disappears.
Unless it can do 0 damage, it's gone.
Nope, you took 6 piercing plus 6
I'm just
necrotic.
I'm gonna move the token out into the lava just so I can
No!
pull it back. So
No, Loznaj! Don't go there! That is
No,
death!
But
Poor lozenge.
Yeah, that's right. This psionic ash can move 25 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 towards the bridge. Doesn't see any other targets. So it ends its turn. Bring us to Oriana's turn.
So I'm going to pop out, actually like around here, here, and I'm gonna need a dex save for Sacred Flame.
Dex save for Sacred Flame. I'm guessing on Ashenrite 2 up there on the top.
Yes, please. Yes.
You got it. Dexterity save. It's only an 8.
Okay. So, damage. 7 radiant damage. I don't know if radiant was more or less.
7 radiant damage seems to affect it. Yes.
Okay.
7 points of
And then-
radiant as it glows in this radiant flame. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm allowed to pop back in the.
Yep.
Okay, doing that. And that's it.
That's it. All right. Oriana steps out.
Boom.
So, can you guys, like, even now, Chloe, can your friends see through?
I think because I allowed them, it says any other creature that I don't choose cannot.
Okay, got it. Because that would be if Oriana stepped behind it, all
I will
she would
double
see
check.
would be
No,
like,
that's
like
valid.
an orb,
I'll
you know,
double check.
wouldn't have visual on
Okay.
it, you know. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys could all still see through it as if it was like just like a
Oh,
Like
okay,
nothing
gotcha.
exists there, you know?
Looks like we got Emmy back.
All right. Emmy, can you hear
Well,
us?
it doesn't actually specify on the opaqueness. It
muted.
says the dome is. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're
Sorry,
there
not you. I'm sorry. I saw Emmy mouthing, and I was like, "You're muted."
good. You're good.
You're talking.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I think actually she wouldn't be able to see. I'm reading the last line. It says the dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but is transparent from the inside. So it doesn't
Okay.
specify. It only specifies who can come in and out
Okay.
and what can
Okay.
come in and out.
So does
So
what's
technically-
I'm just gonna let it go for right now. But if Sacred Flame does say anything about a creature you can see, if you were behind this, you'd have to go out ahead of Janzel to be able to
This is
attack again.
confusing because it says a target I must see, but the target gains no benefit from cover. The saving throw.
Well, if it were hiding like halfway, if it had like 3/4 cover or whatever, it wouldn't have
You
any
might be
effect
able to
on
go
it. You could
here?
just like fry it anyway.
Would you go here?
Okay. Yeah,
Or-
I can still see from there. Yeah.
Then maybe just stay there. That way you're still technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see it if I go here. Yep.
Well, right,
Let's go-
that's because it's not blocked.
Oh, right.
But
Let's-
weren't you beside Chloe?
I was.
Yeah, she
but
was up
10
here.
feet out.
Yeah, so you could inch out beside Janzel, outside
could
of
have
it, cast a
bounced out
spell, and then
there.
slide right back and get right to where you are.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
that would
I
be just barely out. Yep, you're fine.
Yeah.
there.
Okay, okay.
Let's go back and let's hit Emmy's turn. Now, Emmy, you did fire an arrow that did hit. I just need to like confirm
good.
with you who exactly
Yes.
you were firing it at.
So I want to get the Sonic Ash Weight. Ashen right.
Number 2.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and if you can roll your damage for your longbow attack. Ten piercing damage. Yes.
And then I get a second attack per action.
Yep. So you can fire again.
Yes. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to hit this guy again.
Okay. 13 is a miss, but you do have resources to spend. Lots of them, if you'd like to use them.
Okay.
Don't
No,
want
it's
'em?
okay. We're in a very safe hut.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
move-
your second arrow kind of hits the scaffolding underneath this thing. It sticks in.
And that's it.
That's it. All right. This Ashen White, number 2, way back here, kind of just it can't see anything. So it moves in this direction. It's just gonna like take random shots like towards that space. Nothing can pass through it. Is that the way that it works? So these like strange beams of like greenish energy just kind of like fly out of like these gemstones that it kind of has and just hits this magical barrier and just kind of explodes off the barrier. Nothing can penetrate it. So that brings us to Chloe's turn.
I'm going to. I'll inspire Charlie because she's next.
Well, you feel very inspired, Charlie.
Thank you.
Yeah, can't touch you. And I'll just try to pop off a short bow at number 2. I don't think it'll hit, but we'll find out.
Okay.
See what happens. 14.
That misses, but you do have resources if you'd like to spend them.
Do I feel like a pro? How much is a pro bow right now? 3?
Great.
It's up
3, yeah.
It's up to 3, yep.
That'd be that would hit 17, right?
I know 18, 19. Yeah, 18s and 19s I know hit. I don't know. We hadn't had any.
I'll
roll
risk it.
17s.
Let's use a pro bow and find out the AC. If it doesn't hit,
Probo
find
makes it a hit. You succeed with a
Yay!
17.
so at least a
Yay.
17.
So you can roll your short bow damage.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, not okay.
4 points of damage as the arrow sticks into the Ashen White.
That's my turn. I don't
Okay.
move.
Don't move. Stay put, keeping that tiny hut going. Charlet, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will. Let me just. 5, 10.
I think we just discovered a new way to use Tiny Hut in our campaign here. This is the first time in 10 years I've seen this used this way. That's a pretty unique.
Yeah.
And how often did we use it in Storm King's Thunder and Kindred lists?
Never.
I will say this is a Chloe special. I did this in an insight check.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move right over here behind Chloe, and then if I'll just yell "duck" to Chloe and Janzel,
I'm sitting.
and I can see Psionic Ashen White too. Can I take a shot at him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shooting him with my short bow. Yay.
Short bow attack.
And then if it's okay with everybody else, I'm going to be rooted in this position for the future.
A 9 is going to miss. You have resources. Would you like to spend anything?
And you're inspired.
Oh yeah, you do have your
I am
inspiration.
inspired.
Is it a D8 right now?
I'm pretty sure it's a D8 now. I'll double check. But pretty sure.
Would a
Yeah,
D8 help
you
me,
need-
Michael?
You need 8.
You need a good number.
you can use
I'll
resource.
let it rock. I'll let it rock because then my next turn I have an agenda. As long
Oh.
as nothing moves out of my field of vision, and then I have to move again.
You have an
Charlotte has
agenda.
a plan.
Okay. It's not a good one. It's
So,
just a
yeah.
plan.
This arrow just flies wide of its target, deflecting off of the wall behind the Ashen White. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Ashen White number 1. Moves. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does it have... Yeah, 25 movement is what it has. What can it do? 2 more beams come flying up towards you guys, just hitting the wall, and just magical energy just kind of explodes from it. Nothing seems to dissipate or does nothing to it. The Ashen White 2 that you guys have been doing a lot of damage to up here at the top. A creature it can see. Yep. That figures. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna check something.
Always bad.
This could be funny.
Uh-oh.
This
That's
could be
never
funny.
good.
It's funny. Oh no, I don't want the legacy. I want the new rules. Oh, D&D Beyond, fix this.
I have no idea what he's talking about, and I so want it to happen just because it sounds like it's going to be interesting.
It might.
Just collapses the tunnel on us.
It has nothing to do about sight.
Okay.
Okay. 30 feet. Okay. So,
That's an evil laugh.
Chloe, you're kind
Uh-oh.
of sitting there, and all of a sudden this weird magical energy starts to, like, flicker next to you,
Oh,
and then it
no.
forms into this, like, withered hand that just starts floating next to you,
Am I getting chill touched right now?
and it just starts, like, floating around, and then it just, like, starts, like, it grabs your ear, and it just starts, like, pulling on your ear as he casts Mage Hand.
No, spells and magical effects can't come
Oh,
through.
it can't pass through it? Spells
No,
don't go
sir.
through it either?
No,
They
sir.
can't even form inside of it?
No, sir.
Oh, it would have been funny.
No, that would have been funny, but... I mean, that's very smart to try to break her concentration, but no, sir, they cannot. Spells
It,
and
would, it
magical
wouldn't have
effects.
even done that. It's just a flare.
Oh, Bobby, I'm sorry.
Because it can't do any
So
damage. It was just gonna just like mess with you. It was gonna wet willy you.
Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. But really hurt.
But
So
it
funny.
just instead it just sits out there and it looks very disappointed
Oh,
it
I'm
tries to
so
cast its
sorry, buddy.
spell.
Now I feel bad.
and nothing
Sorry, not
happens.
sorry.
And he sits there and has arrows sticking out of his flesh. Sad. Nope, that's all he
Aw.
can do. He's done. Tree,
I don't
back
even
up
think
to
I
you.
can allow it. Sorry.
I was trying to find anything.
Okay, so Tree's going to move up and take a couple more shots. Let me just see, when does slow? To the start of my next turn. Okay. So this time we're going to do the shots at the 2 down at the bottom.
Okay, you got it.
So Ash and White 1.
Both ones, yeah.
Oh, okay, so Feral.
Feral,
15.
15's gonna miss. You got resources.
I'm going to burn a probo. Let's turn that into a hit and slow him down.
You did turn it into a hit. That will definitely turn it into a hit.
Okay, so we have 12 piercing, 4 poison.
12 piercing and 4 poison.
And he's now slowed by 10. Oh, and Psionic is getting a nat 20.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Holy
Yes.
30.
Okay. Oh.
This one up above,
30.
it's the start of your turn, so I think it will be no longer slow.
Yeah,
at the
that's.
top.
He's no longer slowed.
Yeah, that 30 is going to hurt pretty bad.
No, not that one.
That is
I'm just looking at something real quick. Target. Oh, within 5 feet. Okay, not worth it. Okay, that is. Oh, really? A 2?
Only a 2 on the crit damage.
12 piercing and 7 poison.
12 piercing and 7 poison. Gosh, that crit didn't do as much as you would have hoped.
Yeah, no different than the regular hit. But Teresa started looking down, looks at Jansel. I think I hit a gem. I don't know. And then you're gonna back up and I'll end my turn.
Excellent. Emmy, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna step up and hello? There we go. I'm gonna step up and shoot my bow again.
Okay. You targeting the same person?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It?
Yes. 20, definitely gonna hit. Sorry about that. I
Double-checking.
just saw that we had a Game Master reroll
Oh.
given in
I'm
chat.
sorry, I meant to tell you, but somebody else was talking and then it went out my head.
It's all good. I'm up to 16 of those bad boys now. And I'm not gonna waste them when I can't even hit you guys.
I think you should try. Maybe if you roll enough.
12 piercing
He's
damage.
saving them for the big bad.
Yeah, I know.
I will
Yes,
need them
12.
to hurt you later.
He dead?
So, yeah, that. No, he's still alive. Definitely looking bloodied.
Okay.
These guys are pretty hardy.
I have my second longbow attack, but I'm trying to think if it. Oh my goodness, where's this thing? There we go. If it makes more sense to go after this guy back here, as well.
That's totally
Is
your
there
call.
gonna be like an? Is that gonna be like an extra roll to try to get? Because I would have to get through this one.
No, you got a line of sight to that one. You could easily target it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the.
It would be a
feral-
good thing because if you do hit it, it also affects it with that slow property.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that.
18 hits.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh.
6 points of damage.
Cool.
And I'll put that little arrow symbol so I know that they are slowed.
And then, that's all I can really do.
Okay.
I
You gonna
was
stay
saying,
put where
"Good
you're
luck,
at, or are you
Brittany."
gonna slide out of the way for your friends, or there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick, Michael.
Mhm.
Chat is that? Oh, never mind. Kristy got it in chat.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got it. I heard. I saw.
Got it. So you guys, yep, goes to Jansel's turn.
Okay, I will resummon my clone 15 feet away. So he reappears right there. I will attack this guy in front of me. And where did my character sheet go? I exited off of it. Okay. 17.
Indeed. Are you trying to shove again? Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Dexterity. 13?
He fails.
Ah! Goes flying into the lava. Rolling up. Lava button.
98.
98, and it disappears in the lava with a squeal of pain, and you hear no more.
Then I will have it move 10 feet forward, and I'm going to use a second attack against this one.
All right, you got it.
18.
18 does hit. Same thing.
Same thing. Yep.
All right. Dexterity. Natural 1.
Woo!
You know what? I'm going to use a Dungeon Master reroll.
Okay. That was a really good roll, too. Dang it.
Oh my god, 118.
Let's roll this again. And I will allow you to keep that roll if this doesn't work out. So let's see.
Has to be just 15.
5.
So this one takes, with the falling damage, 123 damage.
I will say this the best way
pulls
that I can. Yeah, pulls him this way, just like chucks him off the bridge, splashes head first, like does a nosedive into the lava, and you just see it just like immediately burns in blue flame, and is gone.
Cool. Well, it will move the rest of its 30 feet back towards the ladder.
Okay.
My turn.
Bring us to Oriana's turn.
Alright, I will move up and here. And I will move. Yes, I can't move here. That would attack. Provoke an attack of opportunity if I move
It is
back.
technically 10 feet up, so it would not provoke
Okay.
from you there. Yeah.
Okay, can I do a Toll the Dead and get a wisdom save?
Wisdom save for Toll the Dead, sure. There you go. Wisdom. Only a 7.
Necrotic. There we go.
15 necrotic damage. Let me check something really fast on that. Necrotic. You know what? It doesn't quite. It does do something. It doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope. So it definitely is resistant to necrotic damage.
Alright, I would definitely keep that in mind as I move back. Does anyone need to get I guess Charlie.
Alright. Ending Oriana's turn. Bringing us to Ashen White 2, whose movement is slowed, is just going to step forward and is going to fire 2 ranged necrotic shards down towards the clone of Janzel right there.
AC 17.
17. So here comes the first necrotic shard range. That's a 19 to hit.
It hits and he's gone.
And he's gone again as he disappears. It fires the second one towards the tiny hut, which kind of dissipates because the magical effect can't penetrate the barrier. Chloe, as you're sitting comfortably in the middle of your hut, what would you like to do?
I have a feeling. Chloe has a feeling the universe will not allow this to happen easily the next time, so she's just enjoying it while it's happening because the universe will have learned its lesson from Chloe. You're like, absolutely not, girl.
Just remember, things you can do to me, I can also do to you.
Exactly. That's why I was like, no one leave the hut because he will yeet you into the lava. Oh, god damn it. I will inspire... Tree, you get an inspiration.
Tree is feeling inspired.
Thank you.
And I will just
Lava
have
works.
it go. Yeah, lava does work. It was a good plan, Tree. Good plan. I made it safer. So like the first Ashen Rite, I guess number 1 or
Yes, the psionic.
they're
Ashen
overlapped.
Rite, number 1, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Let's see.
13 misses.
Need to be more than a pro bow. What do we got?
Oh, we got a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, got
These
lots of.
sixes, 8s,
Chat.
10s, 12s.
Chat has been
Probably like a
kind to
D.
you and me both.
Yeah.
You mean Victoria's been kind to you?
Oh yeah.
Victoria's been very
Hey.
kind.
Victoria keeps me in business here on Friday nights.
It really does. I'll risk. Should I go with 8?
Do a
Yeah.
D8 roll?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure, let's go D8. Let's see what happens. Risky for the biscuit. Roll, please.
A
Hey,
6
there we
will
go.
turn it into a hit, indeed. As that D8 inspiration from chat comes through.
Might as well use them. Slightly better. 6.
6 damage. There you go. Another arrow strikes true. Still
sit back down.
standing. Don't sit back down. Stand up, fire arrow, sit down,
Sit back down.
inspire tree. Here's a D8, good sir.
Yeah. D8 for you, D8 for me.
All right, Charlotte, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. So first, I'm gonna do bonus action steady aim, so I get advantage on my next attack roll, and with that advantage, I think that means that I also get sneak attack, right?
I believe so, yes. Indeed.
Yay! Okay, so
So this is the plan.
advantage, short bow. Yes, this was my plan. It's not really so much of a plan as it is just knowing how to play D&D. But I'm not used to doing
Hey.
that.
I've been playing for a long time and I still don't know what I'm doing.
I
We're all
rolled 2
learning.
nat ones.
Oh,
You're joking.
Oh, no.
You use
Sam,
a
use a
you
reroll.
got
Use a player reroll.
9
Yeah.
player rerolls.
Play roll.
Yeah, I'll do one of
Yeah.
those.
You got 9 of them.
Please.
Go ahead and use
Hang on
one.
1 second.
Cause that was a horrendous
so much.
roll.
Yeah.
God.
My goodness.
Sorry. Okay, I'm rolling that one more time. Let's see. Not with advantage, just a normal roll. There we go.
No, you get to roll with
Uh,
advantage.
You get
Oh, I do it
Yeah,
with
it's a
advantage.
complete
Reroll,
reroll.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a complete reroll.
Yay! Okay, then I will roll again. Let's see what happens.
There you go.
16 turns it into a hit. That's right.
Thank God. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah.
And then this gets sneak attack damage, so 17 piercing to
You-
psionic ashen white.
17.
You can also add the D8 to the damage if you want.
Oh.
How bad does this thing look, Michael? Does it look bad?
It looks pretty bad. You think an inspired shot might do the trick.
Then
if it's high
let's
enough.
do it.
It's high enough.
Let's do it.
You need a 3.
Damn,
Oh!
no!
It's on
Reroll.
death's door.
This is just the universe paying me back for all the nat 20s that I rolled the last
Last
session.
time?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yeah.
It's barely able to keep its footing as it's hanging on with 1 hit point.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, you got it.
Real quick, I just had a realization. This thing can't see us, right? They can't see in.
Oh, so it would have advantage anyway.
We're unseen. We have advantage on every attack.
Technically, yeah. You're
Oops.
invisible. Yep.
I just thought
We
of that.
totally missed that.
We've been
Yeah.
handicapping ourselves. This felt too mean. That is all.
They're all sneak attacks. They're all sneak attacks. Oh my god.
Would it have really mattered? Like in the
Not really. It
It's
just makes you go a little faster.
Yeah.
Be faster.
Now I can use
Little
my
bit.
movement and not do steady aim the whole time.
Psionic
Enjoy it
Ashen
while it
White
lasts, guys. It's not much longer.
doesn't have any clue what he's going to do on his turn. He doesn't really have anything that. Oh, he's going to cast Calm Emotions on himself.
Oh, buddy.
Mm.
Oh my god. This feels like
He,
bullying.
It's very badly injured on death's door, and calms his own emotions.
Oh my god.
It's so
buddy.
sad.
Ends
That's
his
really
turn.
bad.
Bring us to tree.
Oh my god.
So bad. Michael! Michael, why would you make that choice?
That's the only spell he has left. That's all he's got.
Oh, God.
That's right, Sandbagger. It's on Death's door. Yes, they are undead. So yeah,
Oh no.
they're about to be dead again.
Tree is going to take 2 shots at the other guy.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Because I just don't feel right hitting that one right now. So first one is a 24.
Yeah. Yep.
And second is another 24.
Indeed, both slam into the chest of this Ashen White.
Okay, so it's a total of 20 piercing and 7 poison. And that's on the feral one.
You got it.
Oh,
Still looks pretty hardy. Not quite bloodied yet.
Yep. And then Tree's just stepping back on. I couldn't shoot them. I couldn't, no.
no, that was really sad. I can't believe he did that.
Somebody else. Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure you can use cast emotions on your or calm emotions on yourself. I have no idea.
Yeah. Tree's just gonna drop down and sort of curl up a little bit. He's feeling guilty.
Oh no.
Tree's gonna have to take a d6
Oh,
guilt
she'll
damage.
Oh my god.
Emmy, that brings us to your turn. You can
She
see that
passed
psionic
the-
Ashen White there with arrows all through it is just sitting like crisscross applesauce on the edge of the scaffolding and just going like this, just kind of bobbing back and forth in a zen moment.
Oh my god.
What have we done?
Welcome to the DM's revenge.
We are
kill.
villains in the story. Oh
It
my
is.
god.
Guys, this is probably the nicest thing Emmy's done in a long while. Just kill this guy.
Yeah, put him out of his misery. Spare
Mercy
him.
kill. Yeah, it's-
Mercy kill.
You have advantage. You technically have advantage. So you could
I hit him
roll-
though, right?
You hit him, but if you want
You
to
hit him
roll to
with the
see if you
first-
crit, you
Make
can,
it faster.
You can
He
see if
has
you roll with the crit.
one.
Just because you never
The higher you
know.
roll, the faster it goes.
He has 1 hit point.
Oh wait, hold on.
I wanted to see
Sorry.
how bad this this shot actually is.
You want me to roll advantage, so re-roll twice, or
No,
you
no,
want me to
just
No, just roll
just
once.
roll your longbow again. Just roll it again, just out of curiosity. Okay, no.
Okay,
You hit
okay.
for 12 points of damage and put it out of its undead misery. As the arrow goes through its skull and it falls to the ground. In a pile of undead bone and flesh.
R.I.P. Psionic Ashen White number 2.
R.I.P.
Well done,
And then I'm
soldier.
gonna try to hit that last one there that I see, the feral.
Yep. Feral Ashen White, you got it. You have advantage. So you can roll
Oh,
again.
right.
Because it can't see you.
You know the thing we just went over? And I already forgot.
Oh my god, wait, no, so did I, because I was like, why is Michael telling you to re-roll that first roll? Like, what?
yeah. Yeah, you guys are unseen, so you have 21 hits. You can
It's
roll your
fine.
damage.
ADHD baddies. Yes.
6 damage, and now it is definitely bloodied.
Okay, I'm gonna move real quick to get out of your way, and I am good. And Emmy wants to pat the top of Tree's head
Okay.
while he's rolling on the ground. She's like, it's okay, it's okay.
Janzel, you're up with Oriana on deck.
How far up is this, like, above? Because it's on another level, right?
It's 10 feet.
Okay, so it's 10 feet up. Okay. I will resummon my clone. Right there.
Okay.
I am going
Piers
make
right next to it.
attack roll.
Okay. Oh.
I am going to.
Reroll.
I don't want to I don't want to use a roll. I
Don't
have
wanna
two
use it?
attacks. No. He just completely whiffs the first shove.
Okay.
So
Going-
he's going for it again. 18.
18 works. Am I
All right,
saving?
he's gonna take him and just like kind of like throw him off to try and make him land on the railing or on the R level.
Next level? Okay.
Yeah.
13 to save. I don't think it's going to do it.
Nope.
You
So
shove
5
him
feet.
off 5 feet, and he falls off the 10-foot scaffolding, slamming down. I will say that he is now prone down here, and I need you to roll me a d6
Oh,
for
yeah,
fall
D6.
damage.
Okay.
5.
5 points of falling damage as it slams into the minecart rail here, and is on that lower level prone. Wait, I'm going to make sure they can be prone. Yes, they can be.
And that would be the end of my turn.
And turn. Oriana, it comes back up to you.
Alright. 1, oops. 3, 4, 5. Does he look bloody?
He looks bloodied. And prone. And slowed. Has many arrows
Okay.
sticking out of him.
I still don't want to get near him. I don't think it takes quite a bit. I'm going to cast a just a dex save. Secret
Dex
Light.
save. I think the prone condition gives disadvantage on dexterity saves. Is that true?
I think so.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know if they changed that. For some
They might have
reason,
changed. I'm not sure.
Let me see conditions.
Prone.
Can't just click on conditions somewhere. I thought there. Yeah, here it is.
No,
Otherwise,
got it.
no.
Speed is 0, can't right yourself. Disadvantage on attack rolls, advantages.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't say
so
anything
nothing
about
about saving.
Doesn't say anything on saving throws. Okay, got
Oh,
it.
that's
So yeah,
restrained, yeah. Okay.
just makes a regular dex save and only rolls a 5.
Okay. Cool. That's
And
9 points of radiant damage.
it takes all that damage. It's engulfed in radiant flame from Oriana.
And I'll scurry back where he can.
All of a sudden,
Attack.
disappears, vanishes into the
Yeah.
opaque orb. And it gets to go. It's going to spend half of its movement to stand. Which now means it only has like 5 feet of movement. It's going to fire a necrotic shard up towards Loznaj.
AC 17.
15's gonna miss. Hits
Miss.
the scaffolding. Fires again because it can multi-attack. And misses again. Both
Yeah.
necrotic shard beams just peel off a little bit of the scaffolding around your clone, bringing us back to
You
Chloe.
have DM rerolls.
True.
This isn't the counter I'm going to spend those on.
That's
Okay.
valid, Michael. That's valid.
I lost this
I'll
encounter
stand up.
before it even began.
I'm so sorry. Oh boy. I'm just gonna stand up and shoot. Sorry. Oh yeah, I deserve that.
Oh! But you have advantage, so 21 does
I have
hit.
advantage. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
8 damage. It's looking badly hurt, but it's still standing.
I sit back down.
Go back
So they
down.
have better view over my head.
Gotcha.
It's my turn.
Charlotte, back to you.
Alrighty. Short bow attack with advantage coming up.
Short bow with advantage.
A 25 to hit.
hits.
And it includes a sneak attack since I'm hidden.
With that, your
Behind
arrow
the-
goes right through its neck, and it falls into just a pile of flesh and gemstones upon the mine tracks there, and you guys are out of encounter.
Loznaj. Throw it into the lava. Throw its corpse.
Well,
Huzzah.
No one
great.
acknowledged you.
Great job,
Okay.
everybody. Good thinking.
Not his name.
Okay.
It's not his name.
Not his name.
I thought we discussed that was his name. I only
Yeah,
came in at the
you
very
all-
end of that
yeah.
conversation.
No, yeah, you all. That's not his name.
We can call him
What?
that. but
You
it's
can
not
call
his
him that,
name.
but
Yeah.
His name is Loznaj.
Cancel what you
Oh.
said, JJ.
Just like all of her Daryls, she names
Yeah.
her friends. They don't come with names. It's not very respectful.
No.
So is he just Janzel too?
Well, technically, it's not really. He doesn't have any emotions or anything. He's just, I control him.
He doesn't have emotions?
No, he's just a manifestation I can make.
An empty shell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's how I
Gonna
feel
per-
sometimes.
We're gonna
I'll snap and he'll disappear. So that they'll stop feeling sad.
You
Oh,
need
Tree
so
to
just
you-
looks at
so
the
you
group
snap
and
and
jumps into the
Yeah,
lava.
he just snap and he's gone.
Oh,
What did I miss? Oh my goodness, what happened?
Joss, you need a healing word or like a
I need a healing word on my spirit.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hug you later.
Okay.
No.
Tree's gonna throw himself off the scaffolding into the lava during this conversation.
What happened? What did I miss?
Just out of curiosity, Derek, roll the lava damage for me.
Okay.
I want to see how much it would have done to Tree had he done so. Don't forget your
2000.
D6 fall
116.
damage.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
right.
That was a really good
120.
roll. 120.
120.
Holy sh!
That would have outright
There-
killed
My
Tree.
Tree disintegrates. It's just
Yeah.
throwing a dry leaf on a barbecue.
Lava
Cat-
damage has always
Fire.
been super intense. Mm. So what now?
Gonna
Tree's
go
gonna start
further
heading
in.
towards the. Yeah. But this is where we go, right?
I guess. Chloe, do you want to get up or?
Yeah, I have to. You can take
Okay.
the dome off me because once I leave the threshold, like once I get to here, the dome disappears.
Okay, you got it. Will do. Let me go ahead and take this off. And save settings. There you go.
Tree will be keeping his eyes open as he's sort of walking across with Janzel, looking for any sort of traps or.
No, one thing you
Oh.
do notice, you guys are only like 10 foot above the surface of this lava. That's just like kind of like
Oh.
just chilling there, and you can hear the popping of the bubbles of the lava over course. It's like kind of like underground lake of interesting, but
Fair.
yeah, it's just like the heat is just immense. Like if you are sensitive to heat or it would have like any effect on you, like you are probably pouring sweat, especially if you're wearing heavy armor. Your armor, if you're wearing metal armor, is probably getting warm, and it's probably causing you to even be more uncomfortable.
Away from that. I'm gonna
Question, Michael, because I forgot to say this during battle because it was such a mess. She had detect magic up. Did I see any magical effects on those creatures while we were fighting them?
Not any magical effects.
Okay.
But go ahead and make an insight check for me.
Sure, I get advantage on those. Not very good though. Well, it's okay.
Your inclination is somewhere like now that you've experienced it, what you said before the encounter began was probably correct. If you probably would have left them alone, they probably would have stayed in whatever stasis they were in. But because you poked the bear, so to speak,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
kind of knocked them out of their
Yeah,
little lull.
that tracks. Okay. Yep, called it. Is there any magic as Tree's approaching this, like, is it a platform or a house or?
It's kind of like, yeah, like this pyramid that's very intricate pyramid that has like these strange like designs all over it, but it's big enough that it has like a door, an entryway kind of on the front, and there's a door. on the end of
Is
the
there
bridge.
magical stuff as we get closer to that?
As you get closer to that, you do notice that there is a kind of like a lock area, like a keyhole lock area that kind of protrudes from the center of the door, these double doors, and it is glowing with magical radiance from your spell. You presume
it's
there's
like
some
a
sort of
magical
magical lock on the door.
Do I feel like it's also trapped or just the lock itself is magical?
from what you can see, only that spot is glowing. You probably have to
Okay.
do more inspection on it to see if there's some sort of trap on it or anything.
I could potentially get rid of it, but it would cost me one of my spell slots that I have left.
Ditto.
Oh, and this
By
this pyramid is made from obsidian, and it has these relief carvings of ancient dwarves as you get closer, feasting, celebrating, and tending to their injured. Its vertices are carved with intricate geometric patterns inlaid with silver. A recessed double door stands before the pyramid, and the door's faces are adorned with runes and a circular channels glowing faintly with green energy. And that circle channel in the center with that little faint green energy is where you're getting the magical kind of aura from.
Okay.
We can check to see if any of these individuals had a key.
Yeah,
They're in the
you
lava.
wanna...
Well, the ones that aren't in lava. There's a
The
few
ones that are not in
lava.
the, yeah. Well, here's a question.
Any
As
not
I'm
in the
looking,
lava.
well, because technically, well, I don't know how lava works on magical items. Would a magical item die in lava?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I would assume it'd be a magical key if it's a magical lock. Do I know what type of magic?
Let me see really quick.
Transmutation or something?
Let me
Detect
see.
magic, I think, tells you what school it's from, unless
It
changed
does.
with
It
the
does.
new-
Yeah, it does. I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right. I always screw this up, so I want to make sure I give you the right spells. Here we go.
We lost him.
Lost any again?
Oh, she's back.
Sorry, my computer almost crashed again.
Oh no.
I was using the wrong cable, so I think it should be good now.
Okay.
Just now. I was.
If I guess it would just be transmutation magic.
Okay, yeah, okay. That tracks.
Basically, you're thinking that it's just whatever magic is on this is just causing it to have that to be locked. You know, it's not like
Right, it's
yeah, it's just preventing.
so she
you from
feels like
getting-
this. Yeah, so it's probably like a spell. Like it's not a mechanical.
You
thing
can make
that way.
an Arcana check if you'd like to. If you go and kind of get a closer inspection
Sure.
on it.
Sure.
Mhm.
Can I do a physical check to see if this door is trapped
I would
or
like
the
to
lock is trapped?
reroll.
Yeah, go ahead and just you can either just make a investigation or perception check, your choice, whichever. 13. Do you want to spend any resources on a 13 there,
Yeah.
Chloe?
I think I
27. Wow.
will.
Good lord.
I'm gonna use a D10.
What level are you guys?
5.
5, and you're rolling 27s. Jeez.
Yeah,
Have
that's
to make
crazy.
this game harder.
For fuck's sake.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
A 1 on a
Oh
D10.
my god.
Oh, 1 on a D10.
Fine.
So we're gonna take that down.
It's karma, sir.
Yeah, you're not really able to like reveal any other information. What are your languages, Chloe?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Orc.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely has some runes. The runes that are glowing in green are definitely kind of they have a specific style to them, and by the looks
Okay.
of everything, kind of seem like it would make sense for them to be in Dwarvish. But
Okay.
you're not really understanding what it means or what it says.
Well,
Tree, do
then
you
you know what?
understand Dwarvish by any chance? Oh, okay.
Nope, but
I will.
I think doesn't somebody in the party speak Dwarvish?
I have comprehend languages.
I might. Hold on.
I've done
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Okay,
there-
because I think
yes.
yeah, we had Emmy look at something for us the last time we saw these types of characters.
I think you're right.
Even with a 27 tree, you go to good inspection. You can't see anything that would. There's no physical presence of a trap on this door. You just have a feeling like this lock is the only thing really standing in your way.
You want me to... Here, hold on. Let me come up. Okay, I'm going to stand here because I don't want to stand on top of anybody. She's going to try to read it. So is that a D20?
Do you understand Dwarvish?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you
then
for
you don't even have to roll.
Okay.
There is a symbol on this that seems to be prominent in the center of this lock. That is the Dwarven rune that seems to is basically the equivalent of the word for either mind or intelligence. And it's glowing with this faint green energy.
Chloe, it means intelligence, so I feel like that's we should all switch out and put you in front of it.
Oh God.
But because I think it wants intelligence.
I don't have that 100% yet. I'm working on an item to fix that.
I think that I have negative
well,
intelligence.
I
so-
do have a spell that could help. Am I literally the highest person with intelligence here?
That's
Well,
your
you're not-
intelligence.
At the moment, 11. It's not that high. I just have like proficiencies and stuff.
Charlie's
I'm low.
intelligence is a 13.
10.
Oh,
I'm an 8.
guys,
Ooh.
my charisma is in -1.
What's your intelligence though for Emmy?
Oh, it's 10.
Okay,
It's
so
normal.
Charlet is the most intelligent of the party.
Yeah.
Okay. Love
And
that for
Chloe's working on
you.
it. Yeah, this
Yeah.
works for them. We'll make it work. I could do something, and
Our
it give
voice
you
gets
an extra
so high.
edge, and I could give you advantage and
Got it.
have resistant to psychic damage and have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws for an hour.
So that's an assumption that I made, that it needs the most intelligent, but do we think that that's like the right path?
That's
Anybody
all I have
anybody
to go
else
on.
who has would like to make an Arcana intelligence check, you can make Arcana checks. See if you can help the rest of your party decipher and help Chloe kind of decipher what this might mean.
I could have my
I-
clone touch it.
What's your
Tree-
close intelligence?
Tree's got
I don't
nothing.
even have one.
Tree's got
Oh.
nothing.
Tree's gonna just try to pick the lock.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
I like that.
The very
Mhm.
intelligent Charlie is off somewhere else looking for treasure.
Where is
Tree,
she?
Oh my
you
God.
do you have thieves tools, Tree?
I'm keeping an eye on both.
That's a good question. Do I?
I do. So if you don't, I'll hand them to you.
I will take hers because I have cartographer's tools with me.
So
I think I
helpful.
have got those too.
You can go ahead
I
and
have
map
thieves
this
here,
place
you
out
have
while
them.
you're at it.
I
Oh
got
my
I- I've got navigator's tools.
oh my God.
Please.
Yeah, you can make a check, dexterity check using thieves tools. You can add your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with your thieves tools.
Did you use the inspiration already?
I think he still has
No,
it.
I don't. Yeah, I still have it.
So
Like,
yeah, you
okay,
have a
so-
D8 free inspiration from Chloe on top of it.
Dexterity
Ooh.
plus proficiency would be a 23.
Okay, I'll stop you right
And,
there. I'll
okay.
stop you right there. Don't spend it because that is enough. Okay.
Oh,
So you grab the thieves' tools as Emmy hands them your way, and you carefully kind of go to work. The glowing energy of this thing seems to pulse a little bit as you're kind of using the thieves' tools, but you hear this sound, and then the green energy like flashes from this lock for just a quick moment, and then dissipates, and the double doors slide open. And what they slide open to reveal, we'll find out after our break.
No.
Oh.
No.
So we're going
Oh,
to
that
take
was
our
cool.
break right here as we continue on our adventure. So thank you guys so much for
Well
tuning
done,
in tonight. We will see what they have found when we return. So we're going to take a short break. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Stay with us. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad. Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. I did not realize that when this door lock was being picked, that one of our adventurers, Charlet, had decided to wander off from the party a bit.
Yep.
And made her way into another location. And I will read you some box text. Now, Charlie, I will tell you that I'm assuming that you still have your light spell on your...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the coin.
So that you can see, because I believe this area is in darkness. I'm
I
gonna
just
double
flipped people
check
off
here.
in Italian, actually, when I did that.
Oh, is it still doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit, yeah. Sounds like maybe a cable connection there. What room is this? I do not know. Let's see.
And nothing special and no bad things happening.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Exactly.
So stacks of crates fill this chamber. Some are half covered by dusty tarps that barely hide the ore within, while others are nailed shut. The creek, well, actually, you can see that there's those conveyor-like rails that kind of run to the floor of this cavern out of a hole near the ceiling, which you presume you've seen the other end of these, so they kind of lead up into the other set. And there's a set of minecart tracks that pass through the northwest end of the cavern. You can see over there in the opposite corner of some of these crates, like over here, it's not indicated on your map, but there is a very large cylindrical object that's in the corner. It has these strange, like, circular things attached to the bottom of it, and I'll kind of explain this to you out of game. Your character probably might not have seen these or realize exactly what they are, but they definitely look like there's like pulley mechanisms on them, but it looks like they're wrapped in something. If you've ever seen like a tractor or a tank that has how they don't have wheels, they have this kind of what's that called?
Conveyor belt.
The tread or the track.
The track that goes like around these wheels, like kind of like how a tank moves. It has those on the bottom of it. Okay, and on the front of it, front of this cylinder-shaped thing, there's this massive drill. But it's covered in dust and looks like it has rusty spots on it. It's just sitting over in the corner.
Charlie has no idea what that is, and since it's rusty, she's gonna ignore it. That has no monetary value to her right now.
Before you touch anything, let me cast Detect Magic, okay?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I want to go through these crates.
I know you do, but there's also stuff going on in the other room. So let me cast Detect Magic, because if it's too bad... Yeah, I know it's shiny. We'll get you something, don't worry.
Okay. Detect magic.
Detect magic.
I hope it's magical.
Cast and detect magic.
Yeah.
That's within 30 feet of you, right?
Yeah. So I'll go down.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you can pretty much get everything in. In one of the crates that Charlet is near, there is a magical ping that you're getting.
Okay.
Let me see. Probably transmutation from inside one of the crates.
No, if I like that, Charlotte.
There is another, like that metal cylinder thing over with the drill on the front of it is also glowing with a magical radiance.
Interesting. I would like to
probably evocation magic is what you're getting from that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Okay. I would like to rummage through all the things and through the thing that is magical.
All right.
May I investigate?
Sure.
I'll point out which box it is.
Yeah.
I don't think we should touch the giant thing yet without everyone else, but maybe, we won't touch that.
That looks like a group problem.
The crate with the magic coming from it seems to be a smaller crate and is definitely sealed shut. Would need some sort of... You'd have to pry it open. It'd take some sort of force.
Could I lift it?
Yeah, it's small enough you can hold. Yeah.
Could I like put it in the bag of holding if I take it over to Chloe?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Then I'm
There's
gonna
also
just pick that up
two.
and
There's
take
also
it.
2 other that are kind of smaller in that shape, but they don't seem to be giving any magical radiance from Oriana's spell.
I'll do the same thing still. I'm gonna make that note. Okay, so small magical box plus
Normal
2 other
boxes?
small boxes. Non-magical.
Your investigation check doesn't reveal too much other than the fact that these crates that
How's
have
that?
the crates that are kind of open with the tarps kind of hanging
Mhm.
over them, they have unrefined ore in them. It's about 30 pounds worth. You think that you could probably take them back to Phandelver or even take them back to your own operation. If you have somebody that can refine them into ingots, you could actually sell them and get probably quite a chunk of money from the ore itself.
That's cool.
What kind of ingots? Like platinum ingots or like gold ingots?
These would be iron.
Iron.
This is
Iron,
iron
okay.
ore. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Iron.
well maybe
Okay.
we can do that and exchange it with the miners exchange and a diamond or something so I can revivify. How about that?
Can I take that's a good point. Could I take how would y'all feel if I spent a player reroll to do another investigation check?
Well,
We funny.
could I take a miner's pick and pry open the box, or would that just be like a kind of a what am I trying to
There is
You
a
could
crowbar in
use-
the bag of holding.
crowbar? Okay, bring it over.
Don't ask where Chloe got it.
Not gonna ask what Chloe.
Is that?
Yeah, I got people with it.
Don't ask.
I want to reroll my investigation.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh. Yeah.
More money.
Okay, well, as you're kind of digging around, you other than that like ore, you don't really see anything else that could get you any like money or value, but you do come over to the side of that the conveyor, and you see a similar mechanism that the elevator had. You think that Chloe might be able to get this conveyor bucket system working again with the same kind of stuff that she did to fix the elevator. A powered gemstone and maybe a little bit of arcana repair could get this thing running again. One other thing that you find out, and it's very interesting. There's tracks along the ground in here that look like they're kind of embedded into the surface. And they look like tracks that match that of that rusted tin can over in the corner. But that thing looks like it hadn't moved in decades. But those tracks look more recent.
So the tracks look new, but that thing looks old and like it hasn't moved.
Right. It's
That's
strange.
weird. Oriana, what do you make of this thing?
I have no idea. We're boat people. We're
I
not
agree
underground people.
completely.
That's out of my
Let's
depth.
take the treasure and get out.
We are boat people. I love that.
We are boat people. Do you have any? I still don't know how to stealth in a forest. How do you hide amongst trees? It doesn't make any sense.
I know, especially since he's so furry.
That one too.
Yeah,
Oh my god, speaking of furry, the little puppy.
Yeah, hi. My
Yeah,
little
puppy.
Too scared.
Your dog was like, furry? My cue. Jumps in the...
So,
Well,
We've had a pet this whole
Definitely
time,
ready to
Michael.
head
You didn't
back.
even notice.
So it looks like
Sorry.
Oriana and Charlotte are dragging a bunch of materials out of this other chamber as you guys are unlocking this room.
I found stuff.
She's got one of the dirty tarps and she's put all the iron ore in it, is like dragging it.
well, I'll drag. You just direct or something. Where I
Okay,
should put them.
I'm holding
Okay.
the chests then.
Okay.
I just
Dump
opened
them
the
in.
bag of holding. Yeah.
One of them
There
is
you go.
magical. Also, there's this weird magical cylinder
I can
thing
see.
that has like tires. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. Looks reasonable.
If we even know what tires
but
are.
not.
Sorry.
Well, it looks like Tree just like overpowered a magical lock. It was really impressive.
Oh,
So
Oh,
with
nice.
just
yeah.
tools, it was very impressive.
I found raw iron.
I see that. Put it in the bag of holding. I am not carrying it otherwise.
What you guys see inside this obsidian pyramid is a chamber that has no doors exiting out of it, but it kind of resembles that lift that you came down before. It seems like there's another that goes down even farther below the surface of this lava lake.
I don't like that. Is there a crystal, or does it feel like I have to put a crystal in to activate it?
It seems like when you kind of just peek your head in to the door, there's some runes that kind of glow like above the inside of the door with a faint like greenish energy. Looks dwarvish.
Emmy, I
roll
need
to
translator.
discover- Oh, I'll come. But can I roll to discover electricity?
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Can I save it for later?
Sure. You may save it for later.
Because now I don't like that. And you said I can only do it once per session. Okay, I'm coming. And then you can, and then so Amy walks in. She's feeling very important because she's needed right now.
You're very needed right
and
now.
she reads it out loud.
Okay, so
Always.
Emmy, now you're reading it, and basically what it's telling you to do is there's 2 runes on the inside of this doorway. It's telling you to basically place your hand upon one of the runes next to the doorway and speak the Dwarven word for descend.
Okay. So I tell them that, and then I say, let's not do that unless we want to descend.
And let's not do that till everybody's on the platform.
Do we want to go down?
I get
That
on the
sounds
platform.
fun.
All right, Jansel immediately walks in. Tree walks in.
It was like you were not leaving me.
It
I was
seems like
scared.
that's where some bad stuff could happen, though, right?
What?
Yep.
We really want to
Oh,
just
Shay show.
descend kind of thing, and I guess we have to.
Well, we could also finish exploring the rest of these like tracks and things, right? Because I feel
Wait,
like
the other room has a conveyor belt that can be powered by magical energy.
Yeah.
I'm low on magical energy, so.
We have the crystals.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we gotta get to the children, not the children, the mother and stuff like that. We gotta save,
I'll be right
the
back.
little
My
farm
cat
lady.
needs out the door.
Uh-oh.
Yay! Kitty cat.
Come on.
I hear you.
I hear
The
you!
The teacher's gone. What do we do?
He's still got his ears on.
We all level up to level 20. That's what happens.
Level 20.
Notice he didn't say no.
He didn't say no. It's not a no. That's not a no.
Every minute he's away, we get a level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if we go down, like the big bad might be down there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I feel
no.
like that's what we're hoping for, though. So we can find the families.
I'm kind of worried about Chloe and Oriana with their like. How are your spell slots looking?
Not
Two
great.
still bad. Oh,
Yeah.
I have 2 left.
Ooh.
I
Yeah, but
have.
we can't risk the people he took.
No, we
Yeah,
can't.
they might sacrifice them. Tree, what were
Yeah,
you gonna
sure.
say?
You do.
Huh?
Most of us.
I thought that you were like,
Talking.
I don't know. I thought
No?
that Tree was trying to start a sentence earlier, and then I wanted to circle back on him, but now I don't know.
No, I was going to say I've got 1.
Oh,
you
I've got.
one
Yeah.
spell.
Yep.
I got a-
Oh.
First level and a 3rd level.
I got
How many
first
healing potions
level,
do we get?
a second level and a third
Good
level.
question.
Only 1 healing. I thought we had 1 per
No.
person. Like,
I have 1. I
I-
don't know what everyone else has.
I have
Okay.
1.
Point of order. I have 2. There are more in the bag of holding. Let me double check.
I have one also.
There's
Okay,
3 in the
I have-
bag of holding.
Emmy, they're not magical. They're medicinal.
Healing.
They're
Mhm.
It's
medicine,
medicine. It's medicine.
Mhm.
Medicine.
which is science.
It's science.
Yes.
Sure.
I'll
I
take
think
them.
I had one, but
They
I
need
think
to
I
be
might have
brewed.
used mine.
Do you want another one? Because I have 3 in the
Yeah,
bag of holding. I'll give
I'll
you
take
one.
that one.
Tree
I don't
can
think-
offer his because I also have the potion of invisibility.
You do.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh wait,
Do I go
do I
down
have
alone?
a potion? No, I do
Hmm?
have a potion.
should I go down alone?
No.
No.
I can be not seen.
No.
But they'll still
That's
know that-
dangerous.
They might have a magic detector up, like we can detect magic, or they'll wonder
Yeah.
why is this coming down? Perhaps
Yes.
there's something in there that we can't see.
What if you go in there and it's not like darkness? What if it's like torches?
It is potion.
Ah.
It's a potion of invisibility that I gave him.
Chloe gave to me.
Hmm. That would be. I don't know.
We
I don't like the idea of
also-
you going alone.
I don't know if this is even relevant because we're underground, but there is
Oh.
a potion of flying. Could be helpful if there's more lava down there.
Could we all go down? Could we all fit in this thing together? Like,
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Definitely more than enough room.
Also, may Emmy have one of the healing potions? Because I don't think I have one. I was just looking.
Yeah, I'll give you one. We have
And
one left.
am I just holding it, or are we all taking these? Like,
We've all already have 1 or 2 on our persons. I have 1 left in the bag of holding.
And
So
remember,
anybody
healing
else-
just holding
potions
it.
you can drink as a bonus action in combat.
okay,
Okay.
writing that down.
We are not drinking them now. No.
No.
Yeah.
Is everybody
Like,
in the
okay,
room as
shut
we're
up.
having this conversation?
What?
I think so.
Is everybody in the room with us, like on the platform as we're having this talk about whether or not we're going down?
Yeah.
No.
I think
No?
I'm standing just outside the door.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Chloe and Oriana haven't entered yet.
Actually, is a cooler in the box because
Is
I'm
it-
wearing very hot armor.
It is a little cooler inside, yes.
I will go inside then because
I mean,
would.
It's
Alive.
still warm, but it's cooler
Yeah.
than being out there. Yes.
Can I insight check a tree really quick?
Go ahead. Roll an insight check.
I just want to see if I peeped what he was trying to pull earlier.
Jansel, do you have a potion?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
Tree.
I'll just take the last one,
Just
just so we
just
have it on
make
our
just make whatever kind of check you think is appropriate against this. I don't. Are you trying to deceive everyone, or is this deception? Is this?
He was hoping to not be noticed, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe sleight of hand. I don't know. Stealth.
Okay, I'll try. I'll go stealth. Why not?
Okay.
That's better
Oh,
for
the
me.
thing that you have a higher thing in.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to
You're
help
not.
you,
You're
but
not
okay.
noticing anything suspicious from Tree.
of course not.
Out of character, I was gonna help you. I was gonna drag Chloe in so we could all go
Oh.
down.
Wow. Does anybody want the potion of flying? I think one of the healers should have it.
Okay.
then probably you. You can do
Yeah,
more.
why don't you take it?
Okay. I'll take it.
Now let's double check rules. I know healing potions are bonus actions, but I don't know.
I don't know if
the-
actual potions with
I
spells
think-
or bonus actions.
I think potions with spells are still actions to consume. If
think
you
so.
find a rule that says otherwise, please let me know. But I think it was only under healing potions that changed the rule to bonus action. Correct me if I am wrong, but it could be written in another spot that I did not see.
Unsure.
And I know
Wouldn't
that
surprise me.
if I search D&D Beyond, I probably am not going to get...
Do you drink a healing potion or do you put it on your wounds?
You
Yes.
drink it.
Drink.
It's consumable.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wish I knew where the like potion rules were in the new rule book.
I'll find it for you, Michael.
It's just,
Yeah.
I would really like Wizards of the Coast to fix the search feature in D&D Beyond. But it does give me the first potion that comes up is Potion of Flying.
Hey.
So at least I can see the rules for it. The basic rules. I don't see like
Right.
the general rule.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about action.
Yeah. Because I know they did definitely change, but it's under like the actual healing potion in the equipment section
Right.
in the player's handbook that says it's now a bonus action. It doesn't actually say it in the actual magic section, I think. Which leads me to believe that all the other potions are still the same.
That would be my assumption.
I
That would be
cannot
an
find
action.
it either.
But we'll just kind of go with that rule unless anybody finds,
Okay.
if you guys are stumbling upon it, we'll go with that. So you're keeping the Potion of Flying, Chloe?
Yes. Yes.
Now it does say it lasts for an hour.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure you were aware of that. All right.
Yeah. As long as we got that all settled, I will step into.
Chloe
Elevator,
steps
right,
through
yeah.
the doors, the last step through.
Does it still seem like everyone is like debating whether or not we should go down?
No, I don't think so.
At that point, Trio will look at Emmy. Can you do the thing?
Yeah. I just don't know what the word is.
Oh.
me, player doesn't know. Emmy knows.
Hey, make it up.
Okay, so Emmy walks over, puts her hand on the side of the door, and says, okay, hold on. I was gonna say Kronos, and then I was like, that's a god, and then I was gonna say Draconis, and then I was like, I think that's in something. I don't know.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Draconis. That's not good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna clear my mind.
It's you know what the word is? It's actually Loznaj.
Lost it.
I feel like what Oriana said, it's Daryl.
Yeah, Ariana's saying Daryl. Okay, it's gonna be Loznaj.
With that,
Okay.
the runes all start to glow bright green. The doors close from the obsidian pyramid, and you guys begin to... It lurches down as you guys descend. It goes actually a little bit quicker than you would expect, too, as you guys get the little feeling of, like, the emptiness as your stomach kind of goes up into your chest for just a brief moment as you guys start descending. It seems like you're descending at a rapid pace for quite a distance. And you can hear these mechanisms like loudly on the other side of the walls as you guys are descending downwards. And eventually you hear a and you stop moving. And the doors open back up again on their own.
Oh,
And
yeah.
hey, oh yeah, we get a Vol Pirate subscribed right as the doors open to give us an oh yeah moment. There we go. Thank you, Vol Pirate. I'm going to take you guys over to a new map, and as I describe what you see, you guys will be able to see this with me. I'm going to shift ping you where you are looking out of. Here's the shift ping. Are you guys able to see?
Yes.
Okay. I will describe this location for you. And then I'll show you some handouts to give you guys some idea where it is that you are. But the doors lift open to reveal a massive sanctum built of obsidian stone. 2 waterfalls of lava cascade down either side of the sanctum's entrance, casting eerie blue light all the way up through the vaulted ceiling of this place. At the opposite end of the sanctum looms a towering statue of a dwarven woman. Cracks race along her arms, and half her face is smashed, but the faint image of a kindly smile still remains. You guys can see that there are several interesting elongated skull goblins in this room. 4 of them seem to be standing at the floor level, and about 20 feet high, 20 feet to either side, there seems to be these 2 staircases that lead up to an elevated section around the statue here. And there are 2 goblins that sit above, and that's when you notice there is another goblin at the very top, who slowly kind of spins around, and you notice that this goblin isn't standing on the floor. It's hovering kind of 2 to 3 inches above it. And I want to show you a picture of what this individual looks like. And I will have to find the handout. Here it is. I will show it to players. So this is what this goblin looks like.
I could kill him.
This goblin is definitely taller than a normal goblin and appears to have a green gemstone sticking out of its head, embedded into its skull, into its brain. Its eyes kind of glow with a sickening green light as it wields a glowing scimitar in his hand. It's just kind of hovering there above the ground. And slowly just starts to drift towards the front, overlooking this statue towards the entrance.
Can I kill him? That's what Amy said. Amy says, can I just kill him?
Do you think flying goblin tastes different than regular?
I think that you should find out. Let's go.
It might be intelligent. We might be able to parlay. Oops, sorry.
Guests of the mighty gods have arrived.
We were guests? I didn't get an invite. Did you guys get an invite? Did something come to the house when you checked the mail?
I forgot to check my inbox.
Like how serious you were, Ori. Forgot.
It's amazing.
Gosh.
We got rid of your Durgar problem, or whatever those things were. We come for the humans. A fair exchange.
What need of humans?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one that took them.
Humans, dirty, worthless.
Where are they?
Hey.
They are gone.
Where are they?
Uh-oh.
They are not here.
I look at Amy and Tree. I gave him a chance.
Let's do this. Okay. Emmy is going to have an attack.
Oh, Emmy's declaring to attack?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, they were ready for combat. So before you attack, Emmy, I need you to go ahead and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Sorry, guys.
Before we get into this. If Emmy's going right into it,
Yeah.
I need everyone to go ahead and click on your tokens and roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, good.
Hey. There we go.
Ooh, Tree, you rolled really good.
I think we were readier.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Emmy.
Oh, holy hell. 18, maybe not.
He trips. He trips canonically so that it makes sense why everybody else goes before her. So she
Emmy?
tries to start running and she just fell. Face planted.
She has this epic moment of like, ha! And then falls up the stairs.
And trips on the steps.
I love that.
Okay, let me break any ties that I see
Amy's a great
that are showing
character.
here. Okay, looks like Chloe would go before that person, and Emmy would go before that person. Okay, I'm gonna take us into some proper music. As Emmy begins to step into the room with an intense look on her face. And before she gets to act, Ruxithid the Chosen says, "Not so fast!" And the encounter begins. Tree!
So are we on a raised platform, or?
You're on about a 5-foot raised platform that steps down, but then it looks like Ruxithid is up 15 feet. Looks like those steps go up 15 feet above.
Okay. I'm not so worried about him. I recognize these creatures from
You do.
what they did to Jansel. So Tree's gonna look over at Jansel to say, "Good luck." And I'm gonna take 2 shots, one at Brawler 2 and one at Brawler 3. Hopefully try to slow some of them down.
Okay, you got it.
So first one.
Oh, that's not a good way to start it off. You got 8-player rerolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a reroll.
All right. Burning a player reroll down to 7.
Yeah, you're gonna keep them away. Oh, Jesus.
13 does not hit. Do you want to? You can do an inspiration on this. I'll let you do an inspiration on it.
Yeah.
Oh, he still has his D8 from above.
I have my D8. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll use that and see.
That turns it
20?
into a hit. Yes, indeed. That arrow will strike. Oh,
8 piercing, 1 poison, and Brawler 2 is slowed.
Okay. Double check. Yep. 8 piercing. So it's 9 damage. And slowed.
And then Brawler 3 is 9 piercing, 4 poison. And slowed.
13 damage and slowed. You got it.
And then I'm going to use my...
No, I was just talking to myself.
So, if I step back beside Chloe, is this just a 5-foot drop behind here?
Technically, you're still in this, that whole thing lowered. So
okay, so we're still,
you have to go out down the steps to be out of it, so you're still in, this chamber.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Yeah, I'm going to burn my feline agility to circle around all the way behind it.
Yep, and there's these 2 massive waterfalls of blue lava that are coming down back behind you, and they're making this river that goes, it's just a foot or 2 down below, where you're standing. So you got to tread lightly over there, Tree.
Yep. And that'll end my turn.
All right, Charlet, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. Charlet will sacrifice movement to do bonus action steady aim and take a short bow shot at the guy. And because I'm doing steady aim, this is with advantage, and this is at the freaky goblin guy.
Ruxithid up at the top?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
19?
19 will hit.
Okay. Oh no, it has advantage, so I do get sneak attack on this. Okay, so it's 5 plus 7.
5 plus 7 damage, yes.
Okay.
As an arrow strikes into Ruxithid.
Awesome. And then that's it. That's my turn. No movement. Bonus action used. Action.
Staying right there. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Brawler... Well, actually, yeah, Brawler 4 is the first one to go. And this Brawler actually moves kind of to the center here and stops right here and has this bow that it pulls out, and the bow is kind of glowing with like a light green energy. He just grabs the bowstring, and as he pulls back, a glistening beam of green energy emits where an arrow would sit, and is going to fire a green magical arcane arrow towards Charlet, right in the middle of the door.
Uncanny dodge.
All right. Uncanny dodge, I think, just reduces the damage of it, right? Is that what it does? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
On attack
still
roll, yeah.
use it because I'm sure this is gonna hit me.
Let me double check because I think they have multi-attack too. Yeah, so it can attack twice with this psychic bow. So the first one is a natural 20, 25 critical hit. So you take 9 psychic damage as this magical arrow
Uncanny
hits
dodge.
you. So you'll take half of that. So you'll take, what's that, 4 psychic damage.
4.
The second strike comes at you for an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And you take 9 psychic from that attack.
I'm at 11. Cool.
Oh, oof, ouch. So, as Charlet makes her attack, all of a sudden, gets blasted with 2 magical arrows beaming in, and she looks rocked already.
That hurt a bit more than I thought it would. Oh no.
That ends its turn, bring us to Janzel.
Okay, I'm gonna have my clone move up
Pause.
30 feet. Oh.
Pause.
Okay.
It's going to do one more thing. I forgot it had this feature. Charlet, I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh god. Alrighty, strength saving throw. It's a normal roll.
You resist it. So all of a sudden you feel like this strange like mental energy come about you, like as if it was trying to push you with its psychic force, but you're able to withstand it and hold your ground, even in the midst of getting attacked with all those shots.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You kind of remember how Halia told you guys, like, it felt like they were able to, like, maneuver and manipulate people using their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Janzel, go ahead. Resume your turn.
So, I'm gonna make my clone move 30 feet up to this point.
Oh,
And I moved
Okay.
around to where I didn't provoke an opportunity attack from 4.
Sure.
And my first attack, I'm gonna attack the Brawler 1 and try to shove him into the lava. That's right here.
Okay. Got it.
So that will be I'm going to use some points.
Yeah, indeed.
What we got? What did I roll? 13. So let's do one of the D8s.
D8, okay. Using D8.
7, so 20.
Yes, that turns it into a hit.
All right, and then he has to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save coming up. That's a 16 to save.
Dang it. Okay.
Dang it.
I will attack again, and I'm gonna try and push him. Oh my god.
10.
I'd do it.
We're
I know
gonna,
what
yeah,
you're doing.
we're gonna use a D10 this time.
D10. Okay.
Oh my god, a 2.
Oh
Okay.
no, it's not gonna do it.
Well, I'm going to action surge.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I'm gonna
Nice.
attack
So
again.
determined. He's so determined.
Come on.
Come on, what's the unarmed strike?
kidding?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's not gonna
no.
do it.
We're gonna
Reese.
use another thing.
Use a reroll or something.
Use a reroll, yeah.
Sure, I'll use a reroll.
Player reroll, you got it. Here goes a player reroll.
26.
Oh,
There you
much
go.
better,
There you go.
much
Amazing.
better.
Strength or dex saving throw.
Strength or dex save, you got it. Here comes a dex save. A 16. Still
Oh
not
my
able to
God,
push him in the
no.
lava.
Still not able to push him in the lava.
I still think you have another. Don't you get your 2 attacks
I
with an excellent
do.
charge?
Yeah.
Do you want to try
I wanna
your
do something extra
No.
cool.
4th
but
time?
Did I
Sorry.
I will.
Just checking something. I was seeing how far away I need to be for something.
This goblin just doesn't want to go in this lava.
Nope.
Well, if I cutting words,
I'm just trying to see what the range is on cutting words. Am I within range? Is the question. I am. So I will try to cutting words his dex save.
Okay.
And see if
So
that
you
helps.
roll, right, and subtract it?
I roll a d8 and subtract it from the 16, I guess.
You need to roll a 2 or higher.
2 or higher.
Okay.
The save is 15.
Oh, okay. Okay. Come on.
Oh!
Of course.
Don't tell the story! This man is not going in lava!
The lavas.
That is so funny, oh my god!
I'm gonna try.
The lava just cast shield on itself.
That's a natural 20 on that one.
Natural 20, but it doesn't really
Wow.
matter because
It
it's
doesn't,
up to
nope.
because it's
Yep,
up to the
he has to make a
save. Dexterity save is a 16.
Holy fuck, man.
I don't even know.
He's got
Oh my
plot
God.
armor. Janzel, I'm sorry, he's got plot armor.
So
Literally,
the
that
goblin
is his
just going
third
left and
16 in a
right,
row.
dodging the shoves.
I'm just
The-
I'm gonna
that
move
crit,
out.
like you actually hit him, and he goes like this, and like he's on his toes on the very end, going like, and then bounces back and just doesn't fall in the lava.
I'm gonna move out and around this side and just sit over. I have the wrong token in the wrong spot.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
That's my whole turn.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was amazing. I love that.
That
I love
is.
all of that.
So, you hear from above, Ruxithid says, "Foolish! How dare you come in here and try to ruin the mighty god's plans? You see, I am a great harbinger for what they do in Phandelin. Phandelin will soon be transformed and changed. And it will be because of me that it will do so." And then all of a sudden you see this weird, like, green glow seem to coalesce in Ruxithid's chest. And then it races down towards that massive dwarven statue. Like a parasite, it burrows into the statue, seeping through the cracks, making the green light shine out through the cracks of the statue. Then the statue begins to move as it lurches forward. And Ruxithid looks towards it. That's right. Kill them all! And the statue enters the fray.
Oh my god.
We're fighting a statue now. Amy's rethinking her choice to run into this.
Too late. Right.
So the statue gets to go, and it's going to lurch forward. And it comes down here, and it's still within range of Janzel's. It's going to make a fist attack against Janzel's duplicate here. It's a 24 to hit as it slams down, and the other Janzel just vanishes under its fist as it crashes down to the floor. And what's weird is like half of this dwarven statue's face is missing, and the other side still has a smile on its face. It's kind of like the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. You know? God. It's smiling, but it wants to crush you. It also looks towards Janzel and begins to cast a spell. Janzel, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
19. You succeed. What would be something that Janzel is just extremely afraid of?
I never thought about that. Let's do snakes.
Janzel, you start to get this creeping sensation, one that you felt when you've been around snakes before in the past, but you're able to will it out and focus on the moment as you are able to succeed. I want to double check and make sure that's only a save. Failure. Success. With a successful save, the spell just ends. Okay. So nothing seems to happen on that. And that ends the statue's turn, bringing us to Brawler 6, who's actually up on the top, and pulls out its bow and fires 2 shots at Janzel. Down below.
He's the only one outside of our little hut. I feel bad.
So here comes 2 psychic bow attacks. A 15 to hit you, Janzel.
That does not hit me.
Miss. You duck out of the way.
I have my shield on, by the way.
Yep, and
so.
you're able to... both of those arrows miss wide as they fly over your head. Bringing us to Ruxithid's turn. Ruxithid, it can fly. So just kind of hovers over top of the statue's shoulder here, and is going to fire a psychic blast towards Janzel and Charlet. Charlet's visible in the doorway there.
Yeah.
So psychic blast coming to Janzel. 23 to hit. 15 points of psychic damage as basically this gem begins to glow as he holds out his hand and just a beam of green energy hits you in the chest. This one's to Charlet, who is standing there, and a 23 to hit Charlet.
It does, yeah.
12 psychic damage.
Charlet is unconscious.
Unconscious on the floor. And Ruxithid, I believe, also has a bonus action. Ruxithid looks down to one of the others and commands an allied creature to strike and can use an attack against a hostile target. So Janzel, Brawler 4 is going to fire a bow towards you as well.
Okay.
Only an 11. You blow up your shield and block it as Ruxithid commands one of his minions to attack. Oriana, that brings us up to you. A lot has happened.
That has changed my plan a little. I'm gonna go up and run up and do a kill move on Charlet.
Thank you.
Cure wounds on
I
Charlet.
will plant myself in front of her too.
Okay.
So I think Cure wounds. I'm gonna do level 1 for now. Okay.
That's fine. I have a healing potion.
Just get her up.
I'll use
Yeah,
that.
just get her up.
14. That almost got
does
her
a
to
lot
full
for me.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my turn. I don't think I can do anything else. So I'm just gonna try to give Charlet some cover.
Okay.
Thank you.
Charlet is immediately after you hit the floor unconscious, you reawaken with Oriana over you, casting her healing spell on you.
Third time you've saved my life. Thank you.
More than that.
Brawler
That's fine.
charges towards Oriana and steps in front of you and is going to make
Okay.
2 they have 2 unarmed strikes are coming against you as their fists glow with green energy. So here comes the first unarmed strike. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
So you take 4 bludgeoning and 5 psychic damage from the
Okay.
impact, and a second one coming at you for only a 14. I think you blocked that one.
missed.
Yeah, you
Yes.
blocked that one out of the way. I need you to also make a strength saving throw as it uses its bonus action.
Ooh, I fall.
Do you have advantage?
No. Wait, what? No, I don't think I do.
Okay, I was just saying, see if the roll is, if there's something that you have that's giving you advantage on it.
No, I don't think so.
So with that impact, you fall prone upon the steps. So you've been knocked down.
Bummer.
And that ends its turn, bringing us to Sire Brawler 3, who's going to move up to Janzel. It's going to make 2 unarmed.
He is slowed. Can he make it all the way there?
He was right here. And
Yep.
That would be 20 feet. Let's see how many feet they have. I think they do have 30. Yes, they do. So he'd be able to make it just to him. It would take all of his movement to do so. It's going to make 2 unarmed strikes. 16 to hit.
That misses because my shield.
Misses you. Block it with your shield. The second one, 22.
That hits.
Take 5 bludgeoning plus 6 psychic.
Okay.
And I need you to also make a strength saving throw, Janzel.
Okay. 19.
19. You're able to withstand this strange psychic energy that overwhelms you and tries to slam you to the ground. Chloe, what do you do?
I'm gonna need all of these guys to make a dex save as I use the spell scroll of Fireball.
Oh, no! Which ones are going to need to make the save?
5, 6, Ruxithid, the statue, and Brawler 2.
Okay. I wonder if it'll let me do this. So that's a dexterity save. Let's do a group check. Dexterity save. What's the DC for this?
Let me check. 15, I believe.
15. You got it. Submit that. Go ahead and roll your damage, because it wants me to input the damage on this. So you can roll the damage fireball. I think it's 8d6?
8d6.
Mm-hmm.
20.
20 damage, okay. What's the radius on fireball again?
20.
20, okay. Because Ruxithid is flying, but he would be within
That's
that
why
range. Yep.
I aimed it at him, so anyone around him within 20 feet, I guess.
It would take half on a save, so let's submit. Let's see what happens. Oh, man!
Ooh.
Looks like Ruxithid rolled a natural 1. I'm going to go ahead and apply that damage, and it should automatically have done the damage to the tokens. It did. Nice.
Nice.
Thank you, API. I love that. Let me see something really quick, though, because I got to check the shield guardians resistances. Takes all the fire. Yep, they don't seem to like fire very much. As that fireball explodes back there and consumes all of them, you just hear a scream from all of them in the distance as Chloe uses that scroll. Well done. Brawler 2 looks bloodied. Brawler 5 and Brawler 6 both look... Brawler 6 looks bloodied as well.
I can't. Are these like closed walls? Like I can't see outside these walls? Like these ones?
Yeah, like imagine like the front is open, but the sides and the back are closed.
Yeah, it's like an elevator basically, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you can't see me or Janzel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to move up a little bit to see if I can get a little bit of ice. I'll stay there. And that's my turn, I believe.
Good turn. Side Brawler 2, looking very badly injured, is going to just go ahead and take 2 shots. Actually, right now, both Oriana and Charlet are prone, I believe. So that means Chloe is visible. So, Side Brawler 2 is going to take a shot at Chloe and Janzel. First one to Chloe is going to be a 10, so you're able to duck out of the way of that one easily. Janzel, only a 13. You block it with your shield. He does move forward a bit, and Chloe, I need you to make a strength saving throw. You feel a strange mental push.
Rude.
Do you want to use any resources?
No, I'm so weak. I'll just sit down.
Yep. He makes you sit down as you fall prone.
Yeah, I deserve this. This is fair.
You feel the mental push and you fall prone. Excellent. Okay, so I got all those. That brings us to Emmy's turn.
So right now, is Tree supposed to be inside
He's outside, so you
he's
can't
behind.
see him right now. He ran
Like a
out
real-
there and moved to the side and disappeared.
I was
That's the
just
point. I
wondering
even
because
canceled those where I am.
So I was just wondering because I was thinking about retreating. Just get us out, and then we'll come back stronger, or not at all. And he
Or
looks
never.
at Charlie and goes, "We have enough money to just leave, you know."
I can't leave that kid's mom here, though.
I keep forgetting about him. I could leave. I could leave, but I won't.
You
I
could
would-
leave and get us help, in theory, but I don't think we'll be alive by then.
I'm not
Right.
gonna leave.
Hey, Michael. Question. I mean, I could be. If not, it's fine. Was Ruxithid holding concentration on the stony boy, or is that something else? Is this like a different effect?
It doesn't appear that he has to hold concentration on him at all.
Noted. Okay.
Bummer.
Damn. Okay.
Listen,
I had a feeling.
I don't really know that kid. I don't know his mom, but
That's right. Emmy's never met his mom.
Oh yeah.
Woman, she's
I've
so
never
nice
met
to
them. I
us.
could leave. She's like,
Listen. I
Charlie,
know
what
I
would
could
you
do
do?
a great.
I said you were friend.
I know I could do a great job raising him, and if you had asked me like 2 years ago, I would have gotten the hell out of Dodge. However, Oriana would kill me if I did that.
Mentorship is important. You still want to be this kid's mentor, don't you?
Yes, I do. So,
Exactly. We're gonna save this mom and get in her good
But Inge
graces.
doesn't
So
care.
saying all of this on the ground, like,
yeah,
There.
don't worry, I got you.
Hello.
I got you.
just, you know.
Go ahead, things. We're good at that.
All right. I'm just, you know, the actor in me is like, why is Amy here? Why is she staying? It's fine.
Because
I
it's
will
a
sing.
game.
I need a motivation.
What is my motivation, director?
My
Having
director in high
things.
school would be like, find it yourself. You should know your character. That's
Okay.
what she would say to us during instruction.
That's a garbage answer.
Search your feelings.
Yeah.
B method. This one,
She's
what's
very
his name again?
helpful. She has no. Okay,
I wanna
so
call it the Swarovski method. That's not correct.
so for I think okay. Can I step over their limp bodies?
Oh yeah. You can move through your companions without any.
Oh,
penalty.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't end your turn in one of their spaces.
She like steps on Charlie's stomach.
Sorry, excuse me. I want to kind of come around on this side. I don't really know how to measure that. So I guess
Yeah, you can do that.
5, 15, 20 if I like loop around here. No, that's so silly. I don't know why I did that. I have to be here because I'm gonna do my just a reminder, my shield is on my back. It's unequipped.
Okay.
So I have my scimitar, my short sword, so I'm going in with
Got
my
it.
2-weapon attack. Pew pew.
You got it.
For my action because I get dose
Remember, so
attack.
whatever your main hand attack is, like whether it be your short sword or your scimitar, you decide.
Yep.
You make 2 attacks with that because you
Yes.
get two attacks,
Yes.
and then you can use your bonus action attack with that other sword, whatever's in your offhand. Okay.
Okay, so for
Mhm.
the 2 attacks per 1 action,
Yes.
it's
It's main
So I
hand,
have-
boom, boom, main hand, bonus action, offhand, boom. Because it's always your offhand attack that's your bonus action.
okay. So in my second action, I can't do 2 attack. 2, my dual weapon doesn't work.
You don't like hit
get 3
4
attacks
times.
total.
You get
you
get
get
3
3.
Got it,
because
got it.
it's yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be the scimitar. Pew,
Scimitar's your
pew.
main attack. Okay,
Yes.
go for it. That hits. You can roll your damage for that first one. 6 points of damage. And, you
And
can
then here's
attack
the second one.
that scimitar again.
I didn't see that. Oof.
That will not hit. Do you want to add some resources to this?
No, not yet. And then
Okay,
oh, that's not gonna hit. Sorry, didn't mean to roll.
that's fine.
And then here's my short sword. Hold on.
Short sword with your offhand.
Yep. Yeah, I'll hit him again because I don't want him to get anybody else. Okay, short sword. Are you kidding?
Use a reroll. Use a
Yeah.
I'm gonna
reroll.
reroll.
You got 6 of them. Reroll it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, that hits. So roll up your damage for your short sword. 9 damage as you carve through this one. That one's looking bloodied with those 2 attacks. Don't forget your maneuvers as well, Emmy. If you have any maneuvers that would be helpful. This would be the combat to use them.
Yeah,
As
I
a
wanted to
generous
do
and kind dungeon master, this one would be the one to use. Everything you got.
I wanted to do the feigning attack.
Well, you use your bonus action with your offhand, and it takes your bonus action
Right.
to do feint, and you need to do that
Right.
first. Just remember that for the future.
So for the superiority die, that is also this bonus action. Got it.
Yeah, check and double
I
check
got-
the rules on all your maneuvers to make sure, if it consumes a bonus action or if you can do it for free. Just make sure.
Yeah, the feigning is a bonus action, definitely.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm done.
Got it. So carving them up. Brawler number 5 is way up at the top there. He's just gonna fire 2 arrow shots down at Emmy. Psychic bow. A 24 to hit Emmy.
Doesn't hit. That's a joke.
He's like, on it, the damage was poor, so only 4 plus an additional 1 psychic, so 5 damage total.
Will?
The second shot is only an 11, so you're able to duck out of the way of that one as the arrow flies over your head. He is going to actually, he's going to start coming down the steps and move to here, and that ends his turn. Now, I will ask this question because we are at 10:01. Are you guys okay with going another round?
Yeah.
Anybody in objection? Okay, we'll go another round and we'll see what time it is there. And if we have to pause then, we'll stop then. Okay? So, Tree. Hiding behind this, you can hear that there's a bunch of stuff going on the other side.
There was an explosion.
There was an explosion.
Um,
And I would tell you that the room would smell as sulfur, but the room already smells as sulfur because of all the lava around.
so Tree's gonna poke around the corner here and
Mhm.
see Jansel's looking a little rough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tree, I'm going bonus action healing word to Jansel.
Oh, bonus action healing word? 9 points
9.
of healing.
Thank you.
Jansel's wounds close a bit.
Okay, so now Tree is out. How's this guy in front of Jansel looking?
Looking bloodied.
Okay, so 5, 10. I'll go 15 to step over here so I can see him a little easier. Take 2 more shots at him.
All right.
See if we can't get Jansel a break here.
That's going to hit. That's also
24
gonna
in
hit.
both?
Yes, strike true with both.
So 12 points of damage on the first, 10
Well.
piercing, 2 poison.
Got it.
And then 13, 8
And
and
with
5.
that, he falls to the ground dead. As Jansel, you are standing there, and all of a sudden 2 arrows fly in from the side right into the goblin's chest. The goblin goes, ah! And falls backwards onto the ground.
I go back now. 10, 15.
No,
right back around the corner.
tree hides again. Bringing us to Charlet, who lays prone on the top of the steps here.
Okay, I have several questions at the start of my turn. So being prone, standing up takes half my movement, right?
Indeed, yes.
Okay. And another question: are we, like, are all four sides of this elevator thing walled?
Yes. Just imagine there's like a elevator door that's open right in front of you that leads down to these steps.
Gotcha.
So the front of it's
Okay.
open, but the other sides are completely closed.
So then there is no avoiding it. If I want to move, I need to go over here or over here, which would put me in that guy's range.
Indeed, yes.
Okay. Okay. Then I am going to stand up, which takes half my movement. So
Indeed.
now my movement is 20. Move 5 feet. That's
That guy in front of
15.
Oriana looks pretty badly injured. Looks
okay.
bloodied.
That's nice. That's good. I'm gonna attack him with my rapier first. So kind of like do a little whoosh and rapier in the center hand, in the right hand, and
Oh yeah,
pull
go for
that
it.
one forward. Oh, I forgot. Do I get advantage if I? No, not advantage if I have allies. Wait, let me check something.
Don't
Let me
think you
check
get
one
it
of my-
for. I don't think you get advantage for having allies. I think that's only it gets sneak attack. For
True.
you.
I just want to check one of my other class features.
I want
just
to
in
think there's another
case.
class, a different class gives you that.
It says make an attack. You can miss and move away. That is good. Let me see here. Okay, I do not see any. Okay, okay, I don't get
Yeah.
advantage or anything like that. Okay,
You
so
have
I
plenty of
miss.
resources.
I'm solid. I'll miss. That's fine. I just wanted
Are
to take
you
a swing
sure
at him.
you want to miss?
Don't miss.
Don't
Okay,
miss.
fine then. I won't miss.
This might not be the
let's
encounter
spend-
to miss if you can avoid
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Nudge, nudge, wink,
Uh,
wink.
Will I what's the one that we have 7 of? What's that one called again?
D6s.
D6. Do
You
y'all
have
want
D6.
me
You
to
have 7
take
of
a
those. You have 5
D6?
probos left.
I'll do a D6.
Well, Michael's offering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Sorry.
She rolled the
Victoria
D6.
says.
I
Victoria
did
says, use the chat rewards. She'll keep you filled up forever.
Thank you, Victoria.
Just so many points.
Victoria has been
Okay.
subscribed since this channel. Even before this channel was founded, Victoria has been subscribed.
Yeah.
So the amount of probo chips that Victoria has, she probably could fill like an entire house with them.
Love it.
Over 100K.
5. Oh yes,
Yep,
that will make it a
120.
hit.
Okay. Alrighty, that is 16 damage.
16 points of damage. Let me check something. That's exactly how many hit points that goblin had. So as
Ooh,
you
how
stab
does
it
it
right
feel?
in the neck, you pull the blade out and it falls to the ground, unmoving.
That's what you get. Alright. So that happens. Now then, I just want to take a quick moment and pat Oriana on the shoulder and be like, thank you for saving my life. Yet again. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. So I had 20 feet of movement. I used 5. I'm currently at 15.
Yeah, you still have 15 of your normal movement left.
15 gets me over here. So I'm going to take 15 movement to get over there and then use my...
Interesting.
And-
As you're looking over there, you can see that there's somebody tied up in that chamber over there on the side.
Do they look like they could help me or do they look like they'd be a hindrance right now?
They look like a hindrance right now.
Okay, we're gonna let that ride. And I'll make a note in my head that that's there. And then my dash would move me. I get 40 feet of movement with my dash, so I could do. Let's see here.
Oh, what's Charlotte planning here? Oh,
Yeah.
Charlotte's got some plans.
5,
Charlotte is booking it around this room, everybody.
Where am I? 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, that takes me to right up there. Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 up
Ooh.
to here. And then kind of just like now that I'm behind the main guys, I kind of want to try to crouch if I can't. No, wait, that's a bonus action to hide. Never mind. Okay, I can't do that. Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Use my
you can
bonus action to
it's free to drop prone. Like, you can drop prone on the ground there if you want, but it's not technically hiding,
Yeah, if
mechanically
they,
speaking.
Yeah, I'll.
It gives them
let
disadvantage to shoot an arrow at you.
It
though.
does give them disadvantage to make ranged
Yeah.
attacks against you.
Drop prone.
Drop prone? Okay. You drop prone to the ground.
Yeah.
Whoa, we got some bits coming in. Oh, yeah. Get 'em, Charlie, with 30 bits. Look at that. Thank you, Victoria.
Both Tree and Matthew are screaming, "Get away from the lava!" But Tree can't see you.
Tree has no idea what's going on.
Tree has no idea what's going on, but Matt's sitting going, "You're next to the lava. What are you doing?"
You're not good. Nothing. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So about a 20d8 or something like that. It's great. Pit Brawler 4 is up here in the front. Still looks mighty healthy. He's going to step up towards Emmy and make 2 unarmed strikes with glowing magical arms. Here comes the first one. A 16 to hit. I don't think that's going to hit you, Emmy. What's your armor class?
16.
Oh, it does hit. You
I
take
mean 17.
You take
No.
you take 4 bludgeoning plus 6 psychic damage as that magical arcane energy pulses into you from the strike. The second strike is only a 9, so you're going to dodge out of the way of that second one. But I need you to go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me, Emmy. As you feel
You said 4 plus 6?
Yeah, so 10 total damage.
Sorry, things are covered up over here. Alright, so 10. 21. And then a strength save. Bum, ba-da-bum.
Let me check something. Oh, yeah. Hey! Victoria just gifted a sub to Zos.
Thank
you, Victoria.
160 gift subs in the channel. Damn, girl.
That
pop up.
is crazy. 160 gifted subs. That's Hall of Fame numbers right there, Victoria.
Thank you.
Yeah. That is yep, you make the save, so you don't fall over from the mental push of energy as it across you. That brings us to Janzel's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up 15 feet to right here.
Indeed.
I will use my bonus action to summon my clone 15 feet away. So right in front of the golem.
Oh,
And then I'm
got
gonna
it.
attack the brawler that's in front of Emmy with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I am going to
Oh man, you gotta roll better.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Player reroll. You got it.
22 to hit.
22 does hit. Yes.
Okay. He takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning.
And
You got
I'm
it.
grappling him, so he has to make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Strength or dexterity. I'm going to choose dex because they're goblins. 18 does not grapple.
Nope. All right, second attack.
Weasels his way out of your grasp.
Oh,
no! Reroll.
Do it again, man. Do it again.
All right, reroll.
You guys got Victoria
21.
in chat right now. I don't think she's gonna let you. 21 definitely hits.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning.
Wait, hold on. No, I'm gonna reroll that because I have Savage Attacker, so I'm gonna reroll
do.
the damage.
Come on.
9 points of bludgeoning
9.
damage.
That's much better. Looks bloody.
There we go. All right. Well, that will be the end of my turn since I used my bonus action already. So.
Yeah, Emmy's getting rocked, and Janzel steps up and just starts slugging away at this goblin in front. All right. The Shield Guardian stands staring down at the Janzel that just appeared in front of it again. It's going to make a fist attack to slam down on this Janzel in front of it. It's at multi-attacks. Only a 14 this time.
That misses.
Dodges out of the way, so it's going to use its second from the multi-attack fist down onto the Janzel, and this time strikes true.
It is dead.
And it is gone.
One HP. So.
But that took its
Taking its
entire
actions.
action. That was amazing. Yes. And is going to start... Actually, it's going to just stay put. And then Side Brawler 6 starts moving down the steps a bit and stops here and is going to fire a shot at Janzel and Emmy. So a Psychic Bow to Janzel first. Only an 8. It whiffs completely. This one's to Emmy. A 21 to hit Emmy.
Can I use my luck point now for disadvantage on him?
You would have to. I think you have to say it before I roll it, and it wouldn't have worked anyway because
Okay,
it rolled two 21s.
But it doesn't have to be a part of my turn. Like I don't have to be like that
Right.
guy.
If I say it's going to attack you, you can say disadvantage luck point, and I'll go, yeah,
Okay.
you got it, disadvantage.
Cool.
Sure. Yep. Wouldn't have affected it too much that time because it rolled two 21s, but you take 6 points of psychic damage, Emmy, from the strike.
Okay.
And it's going to move the rest of the way down the stairs. And it can get to right here and end its turn. Ruxithid, looking over the battlefield, is going to continue to just unleash psychic blasts upon his opponents. Same thing. We're going to go Janzel and Emmy again. Psychic blasts. This energy comes zooming out of Ruxithid's palms towards you. This one to Janzel first. Is a 24 to hit.
That is
12 points of psychic damage, Janzel.
Okay.
This one's coming to Emmy next.
I don't want to use my luck.
No one use it? Okay, here it comes. A 26 to hit. That does 18 points of psychic damage.
I should have used it. I was down points though.
They would have rolled a natural one if you would have used it.
Oh no!
Are you kidding me? Don't tell me that.
How are you looking at me?
Dead.
Oh, you're
So
unconscious?
Unconscious?
Yeah, how do you want me to put that in? Because I have 15 hit points, so I just do -2?
No, you just put it
zero.
at 0.
No, you're just
at
0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
I
no
just wanna make
negative in this unless it's like really massive damage. Then.
Okay.
So Emmy falls to the ground unconscious next to Janzel here. And it doesn't look like Janzel's doing too well either. Ruxithid then uses his bonus action and has Brawler 6 fires a bow at Janzel. Only a 10 to hit. It misses. Bring us back to Oriana's turn with Chloe on deck.
God, this is horrible. Alright, I'm gonna Cure Wounds level 2, Emmy.
Cure wounds to Emmy, okay.
I'm gonna grab her ankle.
20 points.
Whoa.
And then I'm going to shove my potion down Janzel's throat. So, who rolls that?
Well, Janzel is still standing and you're prone, grabbing onto
Like,
Emmy's ankle. That'd be a little difficult.
Alright. I will grab his ankle, say, heal. I will stand up and then, like, reach around and just jam this potion in Janzel's face.
Okay, that would
Like,
take your action and bonus action to do all this.
Yeah.
Okay. So Janzel, you're just being force-fed a potion from behind.
Okay.
As Oriana stands.
Accept this offering.
I think it's what, 2d4 plus 2? Is that what the regular healing potions
I believe
do?
so,
Yeah.
Go for it. You can roll.
If it says something death saves, do I just override it with the 20 points?
Yes.
I think so,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Double checking, so I'm not
So
cheating.
7 points of healing to you, Janzel, from the healing potion.
Hopefully that helps a little. And I can't do anything. I can move.
You can move.
You have 15.
Yep, you'll have 15 feet because you use half to
I
stand.
kind of don't want to be away from you two. I want to be able to touch both of you in case you go down. So I think I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Oriana stays put. Chloe, that brings us to you.
Oh, I am torn. You can either do something to give a buff or just attack the Ruxithid. How's Ruxithid looking?
Ruxithid
See it all
looks
hurt?
injured, but okay. Definitely not bloodied yet.
And I don't think it's... I risk it. I might risk it. Jensel, what's your hit points at right now?
23.
And what is Ori sitting at?
Oh, where's the 26?
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Jansel because I feel like he's got the most.
Oh, 29.
You're at 29.
Yeah.
And Jansel, when you're full, you're pretty up there, right?
45.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna risk it.
Everybody's chewing on their nails and fingers right now.
No.
So it's like, look at this.
I'm starting to hear me like heavy breathing because I am so
Yeah.
anxious.
I feel like in lieu of damage, I am going to cast something on Jansel. One of
Okay.
my last spells.
Ooh.
Ah,
This is concentration.
Yes.
Resistance to psychic damage. An advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Nice. What's a good symbol for concentrating on something? Let's just have this person that's encased in this kind of aura. So Chloe reaches towards Jansel and casts this spell. Intellect Fortress. Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna keep sitting and stay where I'm at and keep
Stay
my
prone?
eyes on things.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna sit like crisscross applesauce and just like extend the magic out and just like
pew pew
watch.
pew 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 from a seated position. I like it.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Psychic Brawler 2 steps into the fray up here towards Jansel. Is going to make 2 unarmed strikes against Jansel. The first one is only an 8, so you're able to block it.
Yep.
Second one is a 20.
That hits.
You take 7 bludgeoning, but only 3 psychic because of your resistance to psychic energy now. A total of 10. And go ahead and make a strength save for me as it's trying to use its mental energy, a bonus action, and knock you down.
18.
Oh, you resist easily, bringing us up to Emmy's turn. Emmy, these 2 in front of you look bloodied. They look very badly injured.
How heavy do they look?
How heavy? They're goblins, so only like 3.5 foot high. What's that, about the
I feel
size
like-
of a 4th grader, maybe?
Oh, easy.
Um,
I know how big 4th graders are.
that's-
I actually do. I taught 4th grade, so I do actually know. Easy.
That's so cool.
So maybe like 40
Yeah.
pounds.
They're
30,
not
40
40
pounds.
What?
Is that what
Okay,
it is?
They're like 100.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're like
More like
easy.
100. I didn't see. I didn't break 100 till I was like a junior in high school. So I
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, they're
I
like
can't.
same.
I can't make judgment on that.
I was like 99 pounds at 13.
Yeah, I was full grown at 14.
yeah.
Anyways,
Good call.
So why?
the 4th graders.
So why do
are
you
like-
ask? So why do you ask?
So, I feel like I keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's not really working. I kind of want to pick this guy up and just throw him in the river. The lava. She's like kind of over it. She's like,
Okay.
guys, stop it. Stop.
All right. See, this is a little tricky because rules-wise, you have to have them in a grapple first.
Okay.
So you'd
no
have to use
grapple.
your first attack to grapple, and you'd have to actually use your second attack to actually make the throw. So you consume your whole turn to do it, if you choose to do so.
Yeah, but if I do it, then they're dead.
Yeah, most likely.
And it's just awesome.
And
What?
the aroma of
And it's
cooking
awesome.
goblin would draw Tree out, and you would see him again because he would come
then-
running
Yeah.
to the scent.
So funny.
Lure the cat
And then
out.
Tree would be
trying to, like-
inspired.
Yes.
I'm not trying to like totally kill the team, but I feel like get him out of the way. I'm over it. Okay.
Do it.
You might get
So-
opportunity attack
So
from Brawl or
basically,
two.
you're going to make an unarmed strike. I believe is how. Well, grapple actually, I think is just a
All right.
saving
It has
throw
to-
for the.
It's a part of you to make a grapple. You have to make an unarmed strike.
Yeah, but in the rules it says that they have to make a saving throw. It doesn't say that.
But you have to hit first. That's the thing. That's the new
See that?
You
See
have
thing
to,
that's
for it.
like,
but
attack.
but
And
that's
instead
but that's
of
the.
doing
But that's the point of contention on this, is because it specifically says on unarmed strike that you have to roll the attack, but below it, when it says grapple, it says the opponent makes a saving
yeah,
throw.
that's because you don't do damage to them. So like you still have to hit them with the attack, but instead of doing damage, you make them have a grapple check. That's how the new rules work.
Yeah, they just worded it weird because under
It's the same
damage
thing
they
with-
say you roll the hit.
Okay, go ahead and make an unarmed strike for me. Gimme. Because I like these new unarmed strike rules confuse me because of the way that they're worded. So, okay.
Okay. Can I use my luck for advantage
Yes.
on me?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
of course.
try that.
All right.
Yeah, I could be
just
wrong
want-
about that because my thing I do damage still. So maybe that's why I'm getting confused on the
Okay.
grapple.
Because yours might have different rules.
I still do damage on when I grapple somebody, so that's why I still roll to
yeah.
hit.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah.
So it next
think
to
it's in the
her,
player's
it has
handbook.
it has a 2. Thing.
There you go, Michael. It's in roll 20 now.
Roll
There we
20.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to make sure that I marked it all down.
Yeah, grapple. The target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which. Or it has the grappled condition. DC of the saving throw for any escape attempt is 8 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So what is your strength modifier, Emmy?
Hello? 4?
4. Okay. So 4 plus 3 is
Oh, wait.
7.
Nope. Strength is 1. Sorry.
Strength
That
is
was
1.
totally wrong. That was Dex.
So
is
12 is the saving throw. It's
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, plus 1 is 12. So it makes a saving throw. It has to get a 12 or better. It
And
gets
do
a
I still
22.
roll
No.
my
don't.
unarmed strike?
You don't. It,
Oh.
it just makes a save because you're just trying to grab it. So that's like you're doing the grab and it's trying to get out of it. So it has to roll, not you.
Okay.
So, but it rolled a 22, so it's easily able to dodge out of the way of that first one. But that's going to count as one of your attacks. So you could try again, but you won't be able to throw it on this turn.
Okay. Gonna go back. He's bloodied, right? I can't. Hold on.
Is bloodied.
I'm gonna go back to stabbing. Guys,
Okay.
stabbing works. What have we learned today? What did we learn? Stabbing works. Okay. But I still have my advantage, so I'm still gonna roll with advantage here for the luck
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, use your luck point, get advantage, and make your attack.
Are you rolling? Wait, why didn't it roll with advantage?
Go and roll again.
Whoop.
Oh, well, take that 25 then. Go ahead and roll your damage for your scimitar. 6 damage. Looks badly
Okay.
hurt, but is still standing.
Stupid. My bonus action is going to be second wind, so I 1d10 plus 5 heal.
Nice. Good choice.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a nice roll.
14. That's a really good roll.
Next time, I'm throwing you in the river. Oh, when they were grappling, she's like, "No, stop it, stop it." and she's trying to like swat it away. Stop! And then when it won, she was like, stabbing just works, and then stabs. Blood on her face. She's just like pissed.
All right. Brawler number 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Saw Charlotte running around this way.
Oh god, no.
Can get to here and is gonna try 2 bow strikes, but because you are prone, has disadvantage on both rolls. So here we go. The first attack, 22 with disadvantage. You take 8 psychic damage. Do you have uncanny dodge, right?
I'm prone. Can I use it?
I think you can. If it doesn't say otherwise, I'm pretty sure you can. So you'd only take 4 psychic.
Oh my gosh.
And it's gonna roll again. Disadvantage. A 16. Does 16 hit you?
My armor class is 16. Yeah, it hits me.
5 psychic damage. How are you doing, Charlotte?
Let me see here. Oh god, what did I just do on accident? Hang on. 5. Okay. 5. 3.
You're at 3?
Yeah.
And as those 2 strikes hit, I think this is where we're going to have to put it on hold until next time, everybody. This will end our episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. You'll have to tune in 2 weeks, folks, to see the exciting conclusion of this encounter with Ruxithid.
2
Chosen.
weeks.
2 weeks of anxiety.
We'll have to just forget about this for 2 weeks. Come back to it.
Careful planning.
Charlie's story cannot end here. She cannot die on land.
In lava.
You won't. He's gonna roll you into lava.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're not
No,
on land,
he's
you're
not.
inland. Yeah.
Well done, everybody. Well done. We'll see how things go when we return. Thank you all for tuning in with us tonight. Don't forget, we'll be back Monday with some Vecna, Eve of Ruin. We've got some Wild Beyond the Witchlight on Thursday. Next week we'll be off of this this game, but join us on the 18th to see how this encounter ends. Our party seems to be in a little bit of dire straits here, facing off against Ruxithid the Chosen. Yes, thanks Victoria for all the support and helping to feed our players with some inspiration and re-rolls and such. Do we have any other announcements that we need to make before we go tonight? Well, for all of our YouTube friends, whenever it is that you're actually watching this, hope you had a great time. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye everybody.
Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye.